Ron's checking in momentarily, so we're going to just do a little bit of sound check. He's going to go out there and just see if our voices are coming through okay. So, Dave,
yes,
I think we're in for an exciting game.
You know, the great Ernie Banks said, hey, it's a great day. Let's play two.
Let's play two. There you go. I like that.
Let's play two.
And we are going to play two. I mean, what a marvelous looking day it is out there.
Are you kidding me?
Not a cloud in the sky. That wind is a little bit... it's a little iffy, coming right off the lake at about 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's a little chilly out there.
Out there.
As I said to you, Jim, I walked up here from my house, about a 20, 25-minute walk, and it was a little brisk.
Yeah, a little brisk out there. You could have actually had a winter jacket on, possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah. So I brought mine. Mine's up in the back here. So, yeah. So hopefully the sound system is working fine. Good. That's an awesome thing. We appreciate Ron Caskey.
Our technical director.
He's the man. I had that camera set up there in one way, and then he goes, "No, I think we got to move it around." Hey, you're the man.
He's the man.
We're born followers.
Absolutely. We're the talent, right? Okay, the on-air talent.
On-air talent.
And then we have our technical director here who has more talent in his thumb than I do.
You got that so right. You got that right. I mean, he is talented. We appreciate it. Hey, just giving a little shout out too. We're appreciative of being invited to attend the Tuesday, May 6th, Marysville Athletics signing on day. And geez, we've got a handful of our varsity players that will be going to play college baseball this coming season. Zach Winston will be going to St. Clair County Community College. And let's see, who else we got there? Talon Cisco, he'll be going to St. Clair County Community College. Cooper Smith will be going to St. Clair County Community College, playing baseball there. Andrew Caskey will be playing baseball already. These have all signed in. Andrew Caskey will be playing baseball at St. Clair County Community College. So that was a signing in day. Each one of them were introduced to the president of St. Clair County Community College. So we are grateful to have a nice group of young men that'll be playing there and will be supporting our local college.
Absolutely. And, you know, I tell you what, we were both at the ceremony there, and it was absolutely fantastic. Again, you know, our athletic director, Ryan Beer put on a great, so at any rate, I think for me, one of the most exciting parts about it was watching those young men and women sign.
Yes.
You know, when they put that piece of paper in front of them, I mean, I know that their heart was probably going a little bit. And maybe that was just for show. Maybe the paperwork was already done. But still, that was a great moment.
Yeah, absolutely. And we had several young ladies. Krista Basic, she's going to SC4 for volleyball. Addison Mensberg, she's going to Aquinas College for basketball. Ryan Quain, Hope College for softball. And Emily Wynn going to Adrian College for softball. So those were the young women that were. So we had 8.
Yes.
And so several of them spoke.
Yes.
So which was very nice. And then Ryan Buer, the athletic director, did an awesome job that night.
Fantastic. And you know, you can't say enough about these young ladies too. I know Emily Wynn. I know her since she was a little kid.
Yeah.
And the whole family's fantastic. And boy, she's got a great opportunity going to Adrian College. If you've ever been there before, it is not only a great college, but a great town.
Yeah, great town.
So she will enjoy her time there.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Can't remember actually going to Adrian, although I've had several from Adrian. So
yeah, we had a billet kid living in our house for over about 2 years. He's a local hockey player, and we billeted him, and then he went to Adrian. So we spent several years up there watching him play.
So in about 5 minutes, there'll be a little tiny bit left. Starting off our opening ceremonies, as usual, we'll have the home team will be gathered on the third baseline, and the visitors will be on the first baseline. So we're grateful to have with us the Creuse Lancers today, and we'll be facing off in a doubleheader today. So this is going to be an interesting evening. We'll probably be going until about 8 o'clock or so. So it's going to be pretty awesome. Yeah. So we encourage people that are parking out in the parking lot, if you're over on the right side of the field,
First base side. Yep.
the first base side, make sure that your cars are far enough away from the dugout, because there are several foul balls that get hit, and we don't want to have anybody's vehicle dinged up. All right, so be sure you're paying attention there and moving your cars. Alrighty, yep, so we're here welcoming the head coach as well, Jason Mahalik. We're grateful that he's here with his assistant coaches. Yep, we've got our umpires on board, ready to go. We respect our umpires and the calls that they make, and a lot of them are not easy calls, but we appreciate their dedication and sincere let's get those plays right. They're trying their very best.
Update, the wind is blowing in from center field at 18 miles an hour straight towards home plate.
Already, we had just had a wind check. Yeah, you can feel it coming in right off of Lake Huron, right from down center field. It's coming right down center field, right towards the home plate, and it's coming at about 18 to 20 miles an hour. So that's going to be quite an interesting phenomenon that goes on here. With a wind that strong, and also quite chilly tonight. So there you go. All righty, Ron.
Yeah, what else did you guys see from Lance Creuse last night? What did you think of them?
Oh, we thought they were I thought it was a phenomenal game.
Boy, that shortstop Montgomery is quick.
Yeah, he is really fast. That Montgomery is really DJ Montgomery. He's a senior,
Yeah, and then Carson Butt. Hit that shot a mile last night.
Yeah,
he's the stud of the team. You can tell
he really
that guy's the big dog.
Yeah, big dog, and
he's been that way for years. He was the big dog last year too.
Was he really? So he's a senior this year. I don't know if he's signed on to any colleges.
I can't imagine he's not.
Yeah,
I'm sure he is.
Yeah, I'm sure he is too. So
yeah, and of course we got to talk about that center fielder a little bit too, because boy, was that guy.
Yeah,
that was he.
That guy was hot.
He was.
What is going on with him?
Yeah,
and of course, we compare him to who? Our number one guy, Luke, out there in center field. Badley does an awesome job out there, and this guy was. They're on the save a minute. They were neck and neck.
Yeah,
But Badley's he's the best.
Well, of course.
He's the best. So
do we know who's pitching tonight for Lance Creuse?
No, we are not sure who's pitching. We'll be finding out here in a minute. We gotta. So we're gonna. I'm assuming that we're going to get the numbers. So
we're going to get Zabo one of these days. He's, I think, their number one.
Yeah, Zabo. He's wearing number 5. He's a senior. He's 5'10". He's a great player. We saw him last night, and that's going to be an interesting evening. We'll be seeing what's going on. Alrighty, how close are we here, folks? We should be. It's about 1:45, so 3:45. Start time.
They've got to finish their warm up.
Okay.
The umpires have got to meet with the coaches, and then we'll get started. So.
Alrighty, folks. So we'll be starting here just in a few minutes. The visiting team will be finishing up their warm ups here shortly, and then the umps and the coaches will be meeting together. So is that Jason? Is that Michalik?
Yeah.
McCulloch.
You're live. Talk about it.
Yeah. So here we are, folks. We're just trying to we want to make sure that we've got the pronunciations right. And some of these I have kind of stumbled on. I apologize to everybody in advance if we might get those syllables in the wrong place. But so Jason Michalik, he's here. He's out there currently just in front of the camera. So he's getting some warm-ups going in here right now. Yep. So, hey, that's quite a long trip from Harrison Township.
Yeah, we made it yesterday, and it's not too bad if the traffic's clear. And, they were coming with traffic, unfortunately. Yesterday we were going against it, so it wasn't a real big deal for us. But I'm sure, around rush hour, it was probably a little bit of a longer ride.
Yep. Yeah.
So
so that makes it tough. Hey, to me, anytime you get past maybe 12-mile road,
it starts getting a little
bit nasty.
Yeah. So our umpires are dusting off the plate there. Our man behind the dish today is Greg Cracchiola. He did some games with us last year, and the field umpire is George Pretty.
George Pretty. Okay, all right.
And that's not an opinion.
Not
That's
an opinion.
his name.
That's his name. George, you're pretty. George Pretty. Okay, yeah, we got that. So, so there we have Coach Dahlman out there at the home plate, and coming
Coach,
up there,
Michalik
Jason
is,
Michalik, head coach, will be coming over there shortly. All righty, yeah. The looks like the scoreboard is up and running really nicely.
Yeah,
Ron will be running
Ron, of
that
course,
right out here. Looks like we're gathering an audience as well. Yeah.
Well, on a beautiful day like today,
Yeah,
they're going to come out.
Yeah, they're going to come out and enjoy the sunshine, and hopefully they're wearing their winter coats, which they are, and so that'll be perfect for this setting tonight. Yeah, it looks like we've got a track meet going on over there across the field as well. So if you hear some shots going off over there, I've attended those track meets, and man, it gets cold.
It does. It gets that wind is just crazy.
And they all dress, they got to dress in the uniforms are not covering much of the body. Put it that way.
No.
And they're definitely cold.
And I know you guys can feel it in here, but it's dropped at least 5 degrees since we were setting up the camera.
Oh my goodness gracious! And that's coming right off the lake.
Well, you can see the flag over at the middle school there.
Yeah, it's blowing exactly out of the north. Yep. If I've got that right.
Right, straight over.
Possibly a little tiny bit south or northeast. But
it'll be tough to hit one out.
I was just going to say that is not going to be an easy task today.
Yeah,
not the dead center anyway.
Yeah. So who's at the advantage then tonight? Is it going to be? It's going to be the outfielders at the advantage, right?
Yeah. Well,
with that wind coming out of the north like that,
it could make it tricky depending on if it's a line drive or if it's a pop up.
Yeah.
It's going to be real tricky.
So if you're popping it up, you're carrying it 20 feet this way.
That's right.
And like you were indicating yesterday at the game, like even with Badley, he had already figured out where the wind was going to carry the ball.
That's right.
So he was bringing it. He was coming in even ahead of the pop-up.
Yeah, you're right. And, that's what these guys practice for. When they're out here practicing, there are all kinds of wind conditions, weather conditions, rain, clouds, bright sunshine. This is why the coach brings them out here as often as he can. So,
alrighty, folks, we are ready now to line up and get the opening ceremonies going here. So the Vikings will be lining up on the third baseline and the Lancers on the first baseline, and we'll be starting in just a few minutes. So, folks, as we indicated earlier, we welcome the Creuse Lancers tonight here in Marysville. Perhaps the most important words in sports are how you played the game. Play the game today with good sportsmanship, and remember, nothing beats good sportsmanship. Ladies and gentlemen, all of us present, the privilege of this event was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us now honor and respect their efforts in our country. Civilian gentlemen, please remove your hats. All veterans, we encourage you to render the appropriate salute. And everyone else, please stand at attention, placing your hand over your heart as we proudly sing or listen to our national anthem. Let's play ball. You heard that, folks. Alrighty, let's play ball here, folks. We are ready now. Hey, the sun is warm, but that breeze is a little chilly. Wind is coming right off center field, right towards the home plate at about 20 miles an hour. All right. Okay, yeah, so what do you say we get this thing going here in a minute? Who we got where here?
Well, you're going now.
Oh, yep.
Lest you forget.
Alrighty, folks, yeah, so on the mound tonight is number 2, Cole Cooper, a junior. Behind the plate is Keegan Quain, number 3. At first base is number 22, Ben Martins. Playing third is number 7, Andrew Caskey. Headed to left field is Kieran Moran. Center field is number 1, Luke Badley.
Levi, right field.
Levi Aquaviva, right?
Already Zach Winston at shortstop and Levi Aquaviva at right field.
Talon Cisco at second base.
Already in number 11, Talon Cisco's at second base. So there you go, folks. Alrighty, yep. Coming to bat for the Creuse Lancers, number 1, DJ Montgomery, a senior at Creuse High School. Alrighty, there you go, folks. Number 1, DJ Montgomery, a right-handed batter, gets one just past, gets it out there, gets past number 2.
Well,
Yeah.
he just did something that he didn't do yesterday. He had a couple of strikeouts, and he lined out to second yesterday, but boy, he jumped on that first
He
pitch.
jumped on that one really fast. Alrighty, folks, coming to bat for Creuse Lancers, number 5, right-handed batter, Evan Zabo, senior. Already, Zabo, number 5, is a right-handed batter. We saw some things happening with this guy yesterday.
He had a strikeout as well. Of course, who didn't?
Yeah.
We had 10 Ks last night, but he also had a single, and he drew a walk, too, so he's a little bit of a danger at the plate here.
Yeah, he is. Already, so there you go. Cole Cooper tries picking off the guy at first. Doesn't work for him, but you can tell, number 1, that DJ Montgomery, he's going to take a long lead, and he's going to go.
Boy, he's got some speed on him.
He does.
Yeah.
So he's an
this
awesome,
is why
awesome
he's
guy.
the leadoff
That's
hitter.
why he is. He's right
Yeah.
there. Alrighty, number 5 at bat, Evan Zabo. Yeah, so our guys have to be right on point tonight.
Well, and again, this is why he's the leadoff, because, the whole idea is to get on base, walk, hit, however you hit by pitch, and then just move to second base, get into scoring position.
Exactly.
And this kid's a master at that.
He is a master at it, and we saw, trying it again there. Cooper's not afraid to fire that one over first, And on a wind like that, I don't know. If I were pitching, I'm going, that'd scare the heck out of me. 20-mile-an-hour wind, you're trying to jet that thing right over to first,
I think he knows this kid, and he's going to keep him close.
Yep, he is. Already, Cooper takes a look around, winds up, tries another pickoff.
Boy.
Third one in a row. Bang, bang, bang.
Boy.
No, doesn't work for Cole Cooper.
It was close.
It was close. Really just inches, maybe less. Already we've got 1 ball, no strikes on the board as Cole Cooper winds up. Pitches one that goes outside a bit, making it 2-0 on number 5.
And I'm not so sure that one wasn't on purpose. It was almost like a pitch out.
Yeah.
Because if he had to throw down to second, the catcher had a great advantage with that pitch.
Yeah, because he was just out there
Exactly.
firing.
It was almost a pitch out.
Yeah.
He got him that time.
Right on the outside corner, just above the knees. What a beautiful fast pitch right there. A curved ball by Cole Cooper. Yep, nice job. Making it 2-1 on number 5, Evan Zabo, a senior. Ooh, that was close.
Boy.
Yeah, so you can definitely say that Montgomery is really putting the aggravation on Cole Cooper.
Well, the way he slid back to home base, he almost took his hands off that base.
Yeah.
And they almost got him on the secondary.
Yep. So 2-1. Wind up in a pitch, gets a bunt. Let's see where that goes.
No.
Yeah, a little stumbling, picking it up.
Oh, boy.
All right, that makes it a little tough, a little bit of indecision as to who's going to pick that ball up.
Well, that grass is a little tall, and I almost lost sight of it, but that was an excellent bunt.
Yeah.
And again, this just goes to fundamental baseball. You get your leadoff hitter on, move him to second.
Coming to bat for the Lancers, number 8, senior Carson Butt. Carson Butt, yeah, man, that's
This guy's dangerous.
he's got some home runs.
Yeah.
He's got 2 men on.
Yeah.
They got him right there now, so he's going to try. Yeah, it go just slightly below the waist.
Yeah, that was a great pitch.
And that was a beautiful pitch right there by number 2, Cole Cooper, a junior at Marysville High School. All righty, so we've got long leads at both first and second. Out. Yep.
Oh, he
Picked
called
it
that
up.
one. He called it. He called it.
Yeah, you saw it. Yeah. Yeah.
It took him a second, but
Yeah. So, yeah. We
Cole's got to get himself out of this situation.
Yep.
He's got 2 men on, 1 in scoring position, and he's got no outs.
Yeah.
So, and he's facing the best hitter on the team.
Yeah, you got that right. High pop up that goes
That made
over
me
the
play,
back.
Wolf.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a
got
minute.
it.
Oh, jeez, oh, Pete. Already, Quayne was not
Great
able to
try,
make that catch. It was went up against the backstop, but Quayne just went like crazy. But then you had the sun reflecting right in there too.
You know,
That
and
made it
well,
pretty tough.
you for one thing, you got the sun on you, but he knew that fence was there.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to run into it. So
No.
that makes that catch very difficult. It was a valiant effort.
Yeah,
Could have used the out, but let's reset.
right. I remember when what the heck was it? Over in Port Huron. Nail him back. Come on, Andrew. No, not quite. Didn't get it quite to him. Already didn't quite work as a pickoff at third. So Montgomery is over at third and safe.
Well, that surprised me. They didn't send the man at first.
I think it was a ball and dirt read.
Yeah, I think you. Yeah,
the ball in the dirt.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't read it as well and just go because he saw that Queen was going down to third. They had no chance to get him at second. But
Yes.
the coach may have held him. It's
Yeah.
possible.
Alrighty, here we go with a windup in a pitch by Cole Cooper. Swinging goes up against the backstop, putting 1 and 2 on the board. 1 and 2 on the board for number 8, Carson Butt, senior at Creuse. Lancers.
No, yesterday he bombed one, so
Yeah, so we'll see what happens here. Swing and a miss.
Wow.
Oh boy, Cole Cooper, strike him out.
I tell you what,
Your main man.
psychologically, you get the number 1 hitter on this team out on a strikeout.
Is that
Swinging?
yeah? So
Himes.
coming to bat for the Lancers, number 22, Nick Himes Jr. Already, Nick Himes, a right-handed batter, is coming up to bat here, folks. And yeah, so we have 1 out on the board. We've got a man on first and a man on third.
Well, he likes the right side of the field. He grounded out
Yeah,
the
we
second
got
twice.
Bam! Missed him. Yep, just barely. That was a little bit of a timing issue.
Yeah,
And
Cole.
there was
Yeah.
a bit of a miscommunication, I think, right there.
Yeah, Cole hesitated. I don't know if he was willing to make that throw, knowing he has a
Yeah,
man
he's
down
got
to
a guy
third.
coming in here. So
So I think he was a little hesitant on that one.
I think so, too. Alrighty, Cooper winds up and pitches as one goes
Ooh,
a little bit too far outside, I think.
just
that
a
went.
hair, yeah, just a hair.
No,
Same pitch.
same pitch,
Exact
yeah.
exact
Same pitch, yeah. Exact same
I
pitch.
was going to mention that.
Yeah. Nick Himes hits one that's a high pop. No, look at the wind carrying it.
Ben, it looks like Ben lost it.
Yeah, well, he
Ben
was
couldn't see it in the sun.
He
I don't
was
think
right.
anybody could.
No, he had the eyes. Hey,
Well,
we're in the sun.
Yeah, yeah.
So what are you going to do?
Well, Dahlman's giving him a little bit of the business there. We had 3 players out there. I think he feels like somebody should have got it.
Yeah, somebody should have gone for it, and so maybe the communication was off there a little bit. Alrighty, you wind up in a pitch, and he hits another one almost in the same spot. Goes over the backstop this time. We got 2 strikes on the board.
I tell you, Cooper Cole's he's got that breaking ball working really well
Yeah.
today. It is coming in looking like a strike, but then hitting the outside.
Absolutely.
He's getting to fish for it very well.
Already 1 and 2 on 2-2. Nick Himes outside and low on that one.
Yeah.
Making it 2 and 2 on 2-2. 2 men on. 1 on second, 1 on third. 1 out. Gets one again up against the backstop.
Yeah.
Keeping him alive.
Yeah.
2 and 2
He's making Cole work for this one.
on 2-2. He really is. Yeah, so Cole Cooper is an excellent pitcher.
Yeah.
You know, he's done a very good job this season. Gets the signal from Quain. Up against the backstop. Still staying at 2-2 with one out. Man on second and a man on third. Cooper gets the signal from Quain, winds up outside on that one. Yep, he was gonna try drawing in Montgomery. Did you see that?
Yeah. That one didn't quite work out for him.
Yeah. So this is number 22. He's a big guy, 6'3". I think he's about 6'5". To be honest with you, I don't know if these numbers are so accurate, but he's a big guy. One gets hit way out into the oh boy, that is going to be a tough one. And guess what? I think that they're going to bring that in. Yeah, come on!
Oh, the hesitation.
Already we had some hesitation because I think he was thinking that the guy at first was going to try to go to second and he threw it in.
Yeah.
But that didn't quite work. Alrighty.
I tell you, that's the kind of thing that gives the coaches a nightmare.
It does. Alrighty, coming to bat for the Lancers, number 23, junior Logan Kurtz. Logan Kurtz, a right-handed batter, comes up and taps the plate.
He's your pitcher tonight.
And he's the pitcher tonight, too. All right. Alrighty, so there you go, folks. Outside and in the dirt, number 22 goes to second on a wild pitch.
Oh, yeah. Well, here
Quain
comes
was
Down.
not able to stop that.
No, and he wasn't happy about it.
Oh, alrighty, so we've got the guys coming in to kind of calm down things. Things are just a little bit edgy right now.
Right now it's a bit chippy. What this team needs to do is just settle down.
Yeah.
You know, because right now they're just sort of playing in a funk.
Yeah.
And boy, he needs to just get their focus back.
Yeah.
And get them back in line here.
You know, as you indicated yesterday, there is great chemistry between the players on this team.
Absolutely.
And like you said, they are already oiled up. They're a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
They just need to have it in the right gear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know how else to say that.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
It's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
So there you go. Dahlman goes out there, gets things kind of settled down. Caskey gives Cooper a glove bump, and yep. So, alrighty, and we are ready to go. Number 23 at bat, Logan Kurtz, a junior, 6'5" this guy is. A windup that goes a bit outside.
Yeah, boy, you know.
That was close, though.
Well, this guy was 3 for 3 yesterday. He had 3 singles, so, you know,
Did he?
Cooper
Okay.
might be just trying to keep it away from him a little bit here.
Yeah, and
he's got an open base.
Yeah. So 2-0 on number 2-3, Logan Kurtz.
Oh, see, there's that breaking by.
Right
He
on
has
that.
got that thing working.
Now he's got it working. Alrighty, so let's see what we can do here, folks. Cole Cooper on the mound. Winds up, pitches. Doesn't quite go where he wants it to, making it 3-1.
Yeah, he's picking those corners. I don't think he wants to give him anything today.
Yeah.
Knowing this kid's history.
Yes, I totally agree. This guy is a heck of a slugger.
Well, he singled the center twice and singled the right, so he tends to favor the right side of the field.
Yeah.
Not much of a pull hitter from what we've seen.
Yeah. Alrighty, and we got a wind up and a pitch that up against the backstop, giving us a full count.
Yeah.
Alrighty, 3-2 on 2-3. As Kurtz kind of swings the bat around. Man, it's dusty out there today.
Well,
what do you call that? You call that diamond dust.
Yeah, Kurtz was kind of kicking up a little bit at the plate there.
Yep, 3-2 on 2-3. A windup and a pitch. Yes.
Oh boy.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, was that huge? Oh, was that huge?
That's a tough one there.
He got that four-seamer right where he wanted.
He did.
Right at the knees, just outside, and Kurtz could not lay off that one.
Coming to bat for the Creuse Lancers, number 24, William Dinkfeld, senior. Dinkfeld.
That was Kurtz, right? No. Yeah. Oh, it was.
Right. That was. Oh, man. I thought. Okay. Already, that was a little bit too inside on that one. Yep. 1-0 on number 24, Dingfeld. A windup and a pitch goes Yep, right on the outside. Beautiful pitch right there by number 2.
Yeah,
Cole
pitcher
Cooper.
against pitcher here. He was
Yep.
our pitcher last night.
Yeah, 1-1 on 2-4. Dinkfeld, 2 outs on the board. Swing and a miss
Boy.
on that one.
He just challenged him with that
Yep,
four
he
seamer.
did.
He said, "I'm going to throw it, and you're going to try to hit
Yep,
it."
you're going to try to hit it. Now, I don't know too much about what the performance, I can't remember, on Dinkfeld last night.
Oh, he went a solid 5 innings, I think.
Was he? Okay, yeah. Oh, man, that looked beautiful to me.
Boy,
You see that drop right down?
yeah.
But no, it's called as a ball. 2-2
Did he
2
use
outs
the same bat last night?
on
You
2-4.
guys remember? Did he use that bat?
That red bat
last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he was
will
pitching.
wind up in a pitch.
Oh,
Struck it,
boy.
struck it
Oh,
out!
you see that?
All right,
Okay.
Dinkfeld goes down, everybody. Vikings, Marysville Vikings coming to bat. You can see them out there, ladies and gentlemen, running in. Excited to see what they can do at the bottom of the first.
You know, they did manage 2 runs across the plate, but all 3 of the outs were on strikeouts.
Yes.
So, you know, he's got it working.
Yep.
I think he just wanted a little more cooperation, you know, on
Yep.
some of those pop-ups, which would have got us out of the inning.
It could have, yeah. On the mound for the Lancers, number 23, Logan Kurtz. Logan Kurtz, number 23, a junior at Creuse High School. Like we were commenting yesterday, you know, this guy's big.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Well, yeah. He's
big and solid.
Yeah. What do we have him listed at 6'3"?
Yeah, 6'5" it says on here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so now who we got coming up here? Folks, already looks like number 14.
It looks like Levi Aquaviva held his leadoff spot here.
Yep.
And Cole Cooper will be batting second.
Yep. Alrighty, yes, so you heard it there. Number 14, Levi Aquaviva, will be coming up shortly. A sophomore, incredible athlete, great personality.
Some would say.
Yeah, some would say. I got his dad sitting next to me, so I can say he's got a great personality. His dad might say, yeah, you give him too much credit. No, I don't. 14's a wonderful guy. Great athlete, great family.
Yeah, I had sophomore football season, he had an outstanding season last year. So,
yeah.
Did you tell everybody who's batting?
No, not yet. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 14, Levi Aquaviva. Levi Aquaviva, sophomore, coming to bat, everybody. Comes up with a pink bat, taps the plate, holds the bat up nice and high. As 23, Kurtz delivers a run.
He likes that outside corner.
Yep. All righty, 1-4, Aquaviva, right-handed batter.
Boy, it's the same pitch, and that was about a half a foot off the plate.
Yep, exactly. 0-2 on 1-4. 23 winds up. Aquaviva hits one up against the backstop.
Yeah, he just fought that one off.
Yeah, yep. All righty, yeah, so...
I don't think Wright's pitching the first game. I think he's going to pitch the second game. Okay, what number is he? 13. 13,
Yep. Alrighty, so that was
curveball
1 and 2 on 1-4, Levi Aquaviva. Number 23, Logan Kurtz. Aquaviva hits one that goes high over the fence to the right side of the field and into the parking lot.
What is that pitch, fellas? So you can see the first 2 pitches that he threw outside were a different pitch than the one he's throwing inside, at least a different delivery. It comes right over the top of the shoulder when he goes inside. I wonder if it's 2-seam versus 4-seam, or it's not. I sometimes have I have a hard time just deciding those. Aquaviva does another one way the heck out into the right side of the field. Keeps them alive. Aquaviva, 1 and 2 on 1-4. Levi Aquaviva, right-handed batter. Marysville Vikings. 23 winds up. Puts one way out there. Aquaviva doesn't even think about it. Making it 2 and 2 on 1-4. No outs on the board. Ooh, whoa.
Oh, gave him a little chin music there.
Yeah, a little chin music there. Okay.
And now he's got him juiced.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a two finger one. What do you call that, Ron? Yeah, two seamer. Yeah. Okay, full count here on number 1-4. Backstop. Did he move our camera?
Yeah, we're perfect.
Aquaviva now knocked my camera out of focus.
Up to 9 pitches.
Yeah, he's fouled off a bunch of them here.
Yeah.
He's making them work.
Yeah, he's making work, and that's his style, though. That's Aquaviva's style.
Yeah, he's always been very patient.
Yep.
And like I said, it leads the team in walks here. So.
Yep. So hits one again up against the backstop.
Yeah.
That one's going to go into the dugout, I think.
Well, close to it.
Close to it, yeah. So again, the last 3 he's hit over to the right side of the field, over the fence or up against the fence.
That's at least 6 balls now he's fouled off at least. Well, 4. 5, possibly, yeah.
Yeah. All righty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a fierce wind out there of about 20 miles an hour coming right off Lake Huron. As number 23, Logan Kurtz winds up. Aquaviva hits one over to the right side of the field. Nobody there. Right on the fence. It actually got stuck into the wire. Yeah.
Boy, he's making them work.
Yeah, he's making it work. Yeah, you gotta bring those outfielders in running around too, you know?
11 pitches already on the
Can you believe that, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
This guy's had 11 pitches on him so far.
Yeah.
Number 14, Levi Aquaviva. All right, 23 takes another look at the cue from the catcher. Aquaviva
fouls another one off.
Puts another. He shakes his head. I can't keep doing this, he's saying. He's got a big smile on his face. He goes back to the plate with his head kind of hanging down.
Did you see the
What the heck?
Kurtz gave him?
Yeah, he's going, I think I got a curse going on here.
You're out of baseballs.
They're out of baseballs.
Oh, my goodness gracious. How was that? 5 that went over that way?
That look
Or was
from
that
the
6?
pitcher was absolutely priceless.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy, he's getting frustrated.
Yeah, he's getting good. Okay, what's going on? Looks like we've got a little conference.
Yeah. No, we just need baseballs.
Oh, just need the baseball. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, yeah. Now the umpire's got one in his pocket, one baseball in his pocket. As number 23, Logan Kurtz winds up. Aquaviva gets one right. Oh, the wind drifted it about 10 feet over, and that did not quite work for Aquaviva the way he wanted to. After all those foul balls.
Wow, 13 pitches.
13 pitches on that one. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, pitcher number 2, Cole Cooper. Cole Cooper Jr., everybody. Right-handed batter.
Yeah, that wind held that one up, and boy, I tell you, that was right in the gap.
Yeah, it was in the gap, but then it moved over 15 feet. If it hadn't been for the wind, he could have never picked that one
But I
off.
tell you what, as a leadoff hitter, your coaches love to see that because it practically wore this kid's arm out.
Yeah.
On the first hitter.
Yeah.
He likes to see that.
Yep.
That's a strike.
No. Already, okay. 2-0 on 2. Cole Cooper gets the cue from Dahlman over at third. Dahlman gives whatever those signs mean. I have no idea. You guys are former coach.
Hopefully the players know.
He jumped back, but he called it. Yeah.
Well, he gave him that breaking ball inside. So
2-1 on 2. A windup and a pitch way outside on that one. Making it 3-1 on 2. Cole Cooper. Already 23. Logan Kurtz on the mound. Winds up in a swing on that one that is kind of getting. It was a little low too.
It was, but he put some extra gas on that one.
Yeah. Alrighty, we got a full count going here. Swing and a miss. Alrighty, folks, that puts 2 outs on the board. As number 22, left-handed batter, comes to bat. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 22, left-handed batter, Ben Martins. Ben Martins up there, everybody. Senior at Marysville High School, left-handed batter. Yeah, you can see their shirts blowing in that wind. Whoa.
Yeah.
Alrighty, outside corner on him. 0-1 on 2-2, Ben Martins. Ooh, he
swing.
smacks one
Good
over,
swing.
goes over to the left side of the field.
Well, I tell you, this pitcher's he's getting frustrated. He's thrown 21 pitches already. For
Yeah.
the first 3 batters. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
A wind up in a pitch drops in.
Yeah, boy.
Got him.
He just stood there looking at that one.
Yeah. You see Ben?
Yeah, he. You know, the thing is, I don't think he's questioning the umpire. He just wanted to know where it was at, so he doesn't make the same mistake next time.
Yeah.
You know, these guys are pretty respectful. I think he just wanted to know where was that.
Yeah,
pitch.
where was that one?
That's all. Yeah,
And it was coming in really
it
high.
came in. Boy, I tell you, it was a heck of a break.
And
ball. It
then
was a
broke.
heck of a curve.
Broke what, about 10 feet?
Yeah,
from the
well,
plate?
you know, that's what we call a 12 to 6 curve. You know, it starts up here and just comes way down.
Yeah.
And you know, that's different than the other breaking balls he's been throwing. It looks like he's got possibly a cutter.
Yeah.
Maybe a cut fastball that he throws because it's kind of coming in, but that was your typical prototypical 12 to 6.
On the mound for the Marysville Vikings, number 2, Cole Cooper Jr. Alrighty, Cooper's back out there on the mound. Let's see what goes on here as the Vikings trail.
Yeah, they're down a little early tonight.
2-0. Let's see if we can make a difference on this one. Coming to bat for the Lancers, number 9, Remy Walters Jr. Remington Walters. Remy Walters, number 9, right-handed batter.
Well, he was a strikeout victim twice yesterday.
Oh, man.
Boy, they
that
like
was a
that first
beautiful
pitch,
hit.
don't they?
Oh,
Oh,
man.
man, he just jumped on that one.
Yeah, he jumped on it, and man, he put it right over to left field. Too much for the third baseman to grab. Coming to bat for the Lancers, number 29, Michael Spybrook Sr. Michael Spybrook is up there, right-handed batter. Now, Spybrook did okay last night, as I recall.
Well, he had a single and a walk, so
Yeah.
he was 1 for 2, and he had a strikeout.
Yep.
So, yeah, he had a pretty.
He was
decent
all right, yep. Already 0-1 on 2-9. Gets the cue from head coach over there. McCulloch is at third. Attempted pickoff by Cooper does not work for him.
He's got one of the better moves on our pitching staff. He's pretty quick with that pickoff move.
Yeah, he is fast. You gotta. That is so. Takes a look. Okay, Cooper takes a look over at the first base lead.
Oh, they got him now. They got him now.
Nail him, Ben.
Yeah, they got him.
All right, get some backup over there, boys. Sorry, folks. I don't mean to be.
They got him.
Got him.
They got him.
All righty. Yeah,
Yeah.
got him on a. That was
Yeah.
good playing by
Well, Keegan.
Queen.
Yeah,
Pitched it over there.
boy, I tell you, he was heads up on that one because if he doesn't make that throw down there, they don't get him. That
Yeah.
kid could easily have gotten back.
Yes.
But he threw a bullet down there, and that
yeah.
and
Ben was
Boy,
right. Yeah, Ben was right
he's
there.
and
And
yeah,
bang, and that
so
guy
the,
goes, wait,
the
what am I
runner
supposed
looked
to
like a deer in the
do?
headlights.
Yeah,
on that
deer in the
one,
headlights.
so,
That's the way.
yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Already a wind up in a pitch here. A little bit high on that
Yeah,
one.
yeah. That again,
Yep, 2-1 on
Spybrook.
Spybrook. Yep, number 29. 1 out. Swing and a miss.
Boy, yeah.
That was a beautiful
Yeah,
pitch.
it was a nice pitch, and he had him swinging out of his shoes there. His
Yeah.
head wasn't even in. He was looking.
Yeah,
left
look at
field.
yeah. 29 swings and misses on that one. Already Cooper winds up and pitches one. Whoa!
Boy,
Oh boy! Aquaviva does not get over there in time to pick that one up, but the wind was really moving it. But it was going more to center field,
Yeah.
and not the right field.
And it was the same thing on his hit. It just died out there.
Yeah, it just died out there. Coming to bat for the Lancers, number 6, Dylan Townsend, sophomore. Dylan Townsend up to bat, ladies and gentlemen. Right-handed batter. Wind up in a pitch, but right on the outside corner. Beautiful pitch. Making it 0-1 on number 6. Dylan Townsend.
Struck out twice yesterday, but he also had a single too.
Yeah. A windup and a pitch goes too far out.
Yeah.
Making it 1-1. 1 out on 6. Already coach over there at third. Giving instruction. McCulloch.
Yeah. A little bit of a
Just
delayed
squeak-
call there.
Yeah, a little bit of a delay. Like, yeah, it was close. Okay. Okay, 1-2. A windup and a pitch.
Boy. Oh, he's not. Wow.
2-2 on 6.
He's been calling those.
Townsend.
Cooper didn't get that one.
2-2. 1 out. Windup on goes outside a little bit too far. We've got a full count on 6.
Yeah, he's juiced. We only got 1 out here.
So what's going to happen here, Dave?
Well, I think he was probably just going to come in, give him something to hit. He's got,
Gonna let him hit it.
There's that 4 seam
Swing
right
and
there,
a
and
whip.
he struck him out.
Oh, struck him out. Alrighty, that puts 2 outs on the board. Guess who's coming to bat, folks? You got it.
Top of the order, DJ Montgomery.
Coming to bat for the Creuse Lancers. Top of the order, number 1, DJ Montgomery, senior. Montgomery,
Oh, boy.
right-handed batter. 2 outs, man on first. As we deliver the first pitch. Goes a little high, and I
Yeah.
can see why.
Yeah,
Okay, it's
Right,
going
yeah.
to be hard.
it is. And you know what? Remember, he jumped on that first pitch last time for a single. So.
Yeah. 1 ball, no strikes on number 1.
Beautiful pitch. Oh,
Oh.
we didn't get that one.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got to really pack it down.
Yeah.
He's got to move that down. 2-0 on number 1, DJ Montgomery. That
Okay.
time he did it.
That time
He's
he
going,
got
hey,
it.
you know what? I got to get this down.
Yep.
And down, and down.
Yeah. Well, Cole's got his pitch count up a little bit. He's at 45 already.
Is
so,
he?
Yeah, he needs some help here.
Outside corner, 3-1 on 1. Man on first. 2 runs on the board for the Lancers. Cooper takes a look over at first, winds up and pitches. Yep, right there.
He got that one.
Yeah.
Hit play.
So Montgomery, he wasn't too much in agreement with that one. Takes a
No.
glance over at the coach at third. Oh, timeout here. Yeah, 20. What is that? 29. 29 over there. That's Michael Spybrook taking a long lead at first. Yep.
Oh, that was close.
Cooper tries to drill one over to Martins. It doesn't work for him. A windup and a pitch right there up against the backstop.
Keeping
Keeping
Montgomery
him alive.
Keeping
Just
him alive.
yeah, get a little. Still got a heartbeat.
Yeah, and
Anything could
elevating
happen.
that pitch count too.
Yeah,
So coaches like to see that.
yeah. Alrighty, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen, on a beautiful May day out here. He hits one over towards Aquaviva.
Aquaviva's
Aquaviva comes
coming
in, can't do it.
Quite make it. That's a hit.
Yep, gets it over to second.
Got
he got him!
Got him.
Nice playing on that one. That was was that Cisco that fired that over there? What exactly was that? I don't know who.
Did Cisco pick that up and fire it?
I think that was Cisco, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was Cisco.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Yeah, he just
Number
threw a
11,
bullet.
senior, Aquaviva was running for it, couldn't quite grab it. It bounced. Cisco picked it up and fired it over to second and nailed it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we're going to hear some music, folks, as we get ready for the Vikings to come to bat.
Yeah, that and I had spoken to Levi about that. I said, when that grass is as tall as it is, you can come in and you can make those dives because it's not going to get past you.
Yeah.
If you notice, it only bounced twice. Cisco picked it up on that third and just gunned it to second and
Yep.
nailed him.
Yep.
So yeah, that's again baseball sense.
Yes, baseball sense. On the mound for the Lancers, number 23, 6'5", Logan Kurtz Jr. Alrighty, we've got a 6'5" out there, folks. Tall man on the mound. Dahlman hands the ball over to the umpires. The balls are flying all over. That was Aquaviva that was doing that. How many was that went over the fence?
Least,
like 5 or 6 that went over. Already there's Coach Winston heading over to first. And Dahlman is heading over to third. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, senior right-handed batter, number 11, Talon Cisco. Talon Cisco's at bat, everybody. Right-handed batter. As number 23 winds up and pitches. Too low? Yeah.
A little bit low on
A little bit low on outside on that one. Yeah, Logan Kurtz, this is a guy I was worried about yesterday. I thought, man, if this guy gets up there, he's going to really smack that out of the town.
Yeah.
But what did he do? I don't know if he hit. Did he?
I don't believe he wasn't in the game yesterday.
Oh, he wasn't even there.
No,
Okay,
no.
all right. Who was the other tall guy I'm thinking of over there?
You must be thinking about
Low and, okay,
You must be
3.
thinking about Butt. I mean, Butt's the one who really was.
It wasn't Bott. No, it was actually Himes.
Oh,
Yeah. A windup and a pitch goes outside.
Okay.
And number 11
All right.
takes a walk to first. Talon Cisco's at first.
Good at bat.
Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, third baseman, senior, number 7, Andrew Caskey. Andrew Caskey's up to bat, right-handed batter. Comes up,
The
taps the
MVP
plate.
of yesterday's game.
Yep, MVP yesterday. Yeah, so his dad and I got a nice photo with him wearing that.
The oversized
Yeah,
hat.
yeah, the
MVP
oversized
hat.
hat. Yeah, the MVP hat.
Yeah, if anybody deserved it.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome
Boy.
game he had yesterday. All right. Alrighty, 0-1 on 7. Andrew Caskey, right-handed batter, gets down in the dirt as
Cisco takes
Cisco
off.
steals
Yeah.
second on a wild throw. Yep. Already, Caskey's at bat with 1 strike, 1 ball. 1-1 on 7. Taking instruction from number 21 over there, Dahlman at third. A windup and a pitch. Whoa! Did that hit him?
No.
Holy
no.
cow, that would have really hurt because that was so close to his left shoulder. 2-1 on 7. 23 pitching. Logan Kurtz. Caskey steps into that
Oh,
one.
boy.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
He wants to put it over there in the
He
left
put
field.
this- he ever.
Yeah, he
Well,
sure does.
Yeah, he had a great, great couple of at bats. He had a triple, a home run last night.
Yeah.
He played third base like he owned it. And,
Yeah.
Came in and closed out the game
Close
pitching.
up
You
the-
can't
yeah,
have a better
you can't
game
have a
than
better
that.
game than that. That was
No,
awesome.
That was
Already
incredible.
2-2 on 7. Caskey shifts the weight over to the right leg. A windup and a pitch goes way inside and high, making it a full count.
Yeah, boy, I tell you, that wasn't far from being a strike. He's
No,
got that
because
he's got
because of the height,
exactly.
you know,
exactly.
it was pretty cool. It looked high to us.
Yeah, to a
But-
shorter player,
Yeah,
it would have been.
yeah. Oh man, he pops
Oh,
one
boy.
up. He stepped into that one, put
Oh,
it up
boy.
over top the backstop.
That was
And
his
how did
walk.
we do? I think nobody hurt back there. Everybody looks okay. Hi, everybody. Saying hi to our audience. Yeah. Yep. Alrighty, folks. Yep. Full count on 7. Kurtz takes a look at the long lead of Cisco at second. What's he going to do? Steps off the rubber.
A little cat and mouse going there.
Yep. Cisco aggravating the pitcher. Wind up in a pitch. Caskey
That
nails it.
might drop.
He
That
was
might drop.
putting
That
it-
might drop.
Oh,
Boy,
yeah.
he didn't miss by much.
Didn't miss by much. But he's trying to put it in the same spot.
Yeah.
But, did you see how far the wind carried it?
Exactly.
The wind must have carried that with a good 10,
they just
15.
held it up, held it right up.
Held it right up there, yeah.
Left fielder. I mean, he wasn't anywhere close.
No, he wasn't. Already, folks, number 7 back into the batter's box. 3-2. Full count on number 7, Andrew Caskey. Caskey holds the silver bat up high. Kurtz takes a look along, winds up and pitches. Walks him.
That was a walk.
Oh, yeah. Already, number 7 goes to first. Cisco's at second. Coming to bat with no outs is number 3. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, senior, number 3, catcher, Keegan Quain. Keegan Quain's up there, everybody. Right-handed batter. Got 2 RBI potentials out there.
Yeah,
How did
he got hit by a pitch on his first at bat.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
but
That
you know
was,
what?
I heard that bang.
Yeah, but he came back, got a single and a double.
Yeah.
So, this kid's dangerous.
He's got some leather built up
Yep.
around those muscles. You got to say that. I don't know how to put that, but that's about it. If I had been smacked like that, I would have been in the hospital for 6 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Already. So there you go. Kurtz winds up and pitches.
Beautiful.
Get a bunt.
Beautiful. Perfect.
Nice bunt.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah!
Boy, don't do that. Don't do that, Keegan.
Oh, no. He twisted it, huh? He slipped.
Oh, no.
He said, well, let's see. He really went for it.
Boy, did he go after that base. He wanted that one. He just stepped on it funny.
Already, yep. So we've got Quain stepping on first base.
Oh, he's
Looks
okay.
like he's going to
No,
be
he's
okay.
all right. He's okay.
Already.
Yeah.
Already. So
I
there
tell
you
you what.
go.
You got to hand
Alrighty.
it to Dahlman on that one.
Yeah. Alrighty, so there you go, everybody, with number 8 coming to bat. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, senior, number 8, Zach Winston. Zach Winston coming to bat, everybody, right-handed batter. Awesome athlete, and what a gentleman right there. Number 8, Zach Winston, right-handed batter. 1 out on the board. As number 23, Kurtz winds up, pitches one.
He's going to call that every time.
Yep.
That's that same pitch. Boy, he likes that low outside corner.
Yeah.
Levi fell for it twice.
Yeah. Alrighty, so what is going to happen here, Dave?
Well, he got a single, and he popped out twice yesterday, so he hasn't struck out, and
Yep.
he's been putting the bat on the ball. So
Yep.
all we got to do is get
Already,
it
a
in
wind
play.
up in a pitch,
There it is.
and there she goes, but she's going over way over the way.
Boy,
Oh, man, there was a lady that was
She
walking
didn't
away
even see
back
it.
there. Oh, boy,
Her
she
back
didn't know it
was-
was coming at
no,
her.
her back was to the
Yep,
ball.
yep.
Oh,
Already putting 0-2 on 8.
in the hole quick.
Zach Winston, senior. I was over to the Marysville City Hall today. They were doing a mock session over at City Hall already, and
Oh.
puts another one over there towards the right side of the field.
The mock session at City Hall.
Yeah, the mock sessions, they had a mock city council meeting, and Andrew was the city manager. They all had to dress up in their appropriate attire to kind of conduct a formal mock city council meeting over there, and it was darn awesome. You would have absolutely enjoyed it. I wish all of you could have come over there and seen our young people acting as mature citizens in this city. Man, they had some great proposals too.
Well, I didn't
And-
know that was going on.
Yeah,
I
it
might
was
stop
on.
by.
Yeah. I didn't know until the last second. Already, Quain, or sorry about that. Zach Winston kind of held him back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cisco getting antsy at third. 23 winds up and pitches. Gets a short one that goes
All right,
up.
this is
Yeah,
going to score a run here. And
And
everybody's
another-
safe. Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
All right,
Beautiful.
that brings a run
I'm
in.
not sure that's a hit. I think that was probably an error.
They might call
Is that
that
an
in
error?
there.
Alrighty.
But, boy, he put it in play.
Yeah, he did. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, junior, number 12, Kieran Moran. Kieran Moran coming to bat, everybody. Great athlete, done a beautiful job with the Vikings this year. You know, he's been just developing like crazy, taking those cues from Dahlman over there at third. Moran steps up and taps the plate, the orange bat in hand. 1 out on the board as number 1-2. Wind up in a pitch that goes way outside on that one. Alrighty, so 23, Logan Kurtz. He's got to deal with the wind.
He's got to deal with the
He's
wind.
got a 20-mile-an-hour wind coming at just a little bit of an angle. Out of the north. Wind up in a pitch. Gets that one right in the pocket. That was a beautiful down the pipe. 1-1 on 1-2. Kieran Moran. Alrighty, one out. Way outside.
Yeah, he wanted him to fish for that one.
Yeah.
He wasn't going for that.
Yeah, you got that right.
This kid's a smart hitter. He's gonna
Have to put one right down the middle.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Kurtz is at what? 40-some? 43? 43 pitches?
Yeah.
Outside. Whoa.
You know, I just figured out what it is about Kurtz's delivery that is interesting.
Yeah.
He really falls off the first base side of the mound. Watch his lead foot where it lands when he pitches. Just interesting with his delivery. Everybody's different.
Yeah,
Watch
yeah.
that lead foot.
So he's definitely got some good talent going there. Off to the, foul ball on that one. Number 12, Moran, puts one over to the right side of the field, making it 2-2 on 1-2.
Look, you can actually see on the mound the dark spot where his foot is landing. Probably what, a foot over to the first base side. It's interesting.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I hadn't actually paid any attention to it. So take a look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa.
Yeah.
Already we got a full count on 1-2 with Zach Winston over at first and Andrew Caskey at third. So 2 on, a 3-2 count. Hits one that goes out.
Oh, yeah.
That
Oh,
could
yeah.
be a gap.
It was. Come on, boys, let's do this. Let's go. Caskey comes in with a run, and Winston makes it safely to third. All righty, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, what a beautiful shot that was. Wow. That's what we like to see. That's what you were talking about yesterday.
Absolutely.
Yep. Already got a little timeout here. We're going to hear some music as the Lancers gather at the mound to see what we can do to kind of change things up a bit.
What was Caskey
doing
Winston right there? Did you see that?
Uh,
That was interesting.
I don't know what he was telling him. Yeah, that
Picked up on something.
already. So Vikings are gathering over at third. Both coaches are over there. Dahlman's given instruction. Already, so we have a tie game right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, throughout the United States of America. We're grateful for the 20-some people that are gathered together in your nice, warm, comfy homes, wrapped up in a winter blanket, as we're out here freezing to death. Well,
I think we're doing okay.
yeah, we're doing all right.
We got the sun. The sun is warming up our booth here. I think we're doing all right.
Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, junior, number 20, Kyle Hewitt. Kyle Hewitt's up to bat, everybody. A man to watch right here. Yep. And he is a great athlete as well, a junior. So we got some developing that can go on here. He can be an all-star for next year for darn sure.
Yeah.
Way out in that one. 23, Logan Kurtz puts the first one out there. 1 ball, no strikes on 2-0.
Keeping it away from the big guy.
Yeah, he's gonna go. Hey, I gotta do something here to slow this machine down.
Well, Marysville's got a real chance here. We only have one down.
Inside, but he, bam, got him.
He called that one.
1-1 on 2-0. It drifted just over to the inside corner.
That's not his normal spot, though.
No. 1-1. 1 out. 2 men on. Delivery. Gets one up against the backstop, giving him 1-2 on 2-0. Kyle Hewitt, Jr., Marysville varsity baseball team, right here in the great city of Marysville. Yeah, don't forget, everybody, you can watch this on Game Changer, BWMI Sports, on YouTube, rather. BWMI Sports on YouTube.
There it is.
Hits one.
There it is.
Does
Come on. That might drop. That's going to drift and drop.
Bam!
You see that?
Yep.
That's that
In
wind.
comes one run. He fires it over to third. Oh, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, beautiful.
Dahlman held him up over there at third, but that did bring in a run. Advances us to one extra. So 2-3, Vikings leading. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, sophomore, number 24, Levi Aquaviva. Levi Aquaviva is a sophomore, everybody. Good athlete, comes up and taps the plate.
I remember what he did in his first at-bat.
Yep, he swung it. He swung at that. Yeah.
He
takes a pause.
I think it was 11, 12, 13 pitches. He fouled off at least 6, 7 pitches.
Yeah.
Made him work for it.
Yeah.
And sent a bullet out to right field, but it was
had to pause the game and go get some of the balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an interesting inning right there. Levi Aquaviva, number 14. Wind up in a.
Oh, that's a gapper. That's a gapper.
Come on, Levi.
Nobody's
getting that one. All the way to the fence. He's driving in. He's going to drive in 2 RBIs. No. Oh, he almost nailed Kyle Hewitt at third, but that did bring in 1 RBI. Already making it.
Beautiful shot, Levi.
Yep, making it 2-4.
Okay.
Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 2, pitcher, junior, Cole Cooper. Cole Cooper up to bat, everybody.
Yeah, I think Levi's going to get his dinner tonight.
Yeah, he's deserving a T-bone.
Well, I tell you what.
Or are you going to get him a New York strip?
We'll talk to
or are you going to get him a rotisserie chicken from Sam's Club?
From Sam's,
yeah. Nice and cheap and good meat.
Gets another hit, he'll get dessert.
Yep.
So.
Down in the dirt on that one.
Okay, Cole struck out last time, but he's in a good spot here. He's got 2 on with only 1 out. He can either draw a walk or hit the ball. He's got a lot of options.
Yeah, a lot of options going on here. Aquaviva's over at second with a long lead. Hewitt with a long lead at third. A windup and a pitch up against the backstop. Come on, Cooper, stop messing with my camera, will you? All righty, up there we go, folks. Yeah, that one's retrieved by Ben Martins. Already 1-1 on number 2, Cole Cooper.
Oh, he's got a great
23 winds up. Pitches way outside and high on that one, making it 2-1. 2-1 on number 2, Cole Cooper. Nice audience we've got out here. A great show. Looks like we got a ton of people out here watching. Always good to see that happen. Already making it 2-1 on 2.
He didn't miss that by much. That almost
make it 3.
Like
I'm sorry.
We got
3-1.
Yeah.
3-1 on number 2.
Looks like Kurtz might be
23. Kurtz.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting a little fatigued.
Ooh, a swing and a miss on that one.
Back.
Yep. Cooper was not happy with that one. You can tell. He always does the same thing. He'll walk away from that plate when he's disgusted about it, then comes back and says, look, I'm ready to hammer this thing out here. Already full count on number 2, Cole Cooper. 23. Winds up and pitches.
There it is. That's another gapper. Another. Oh! That's okay, but he did his job here.
Come on.
He did his job.
All righty there. Number 20 comes in, puts a run on the board. Exactly what you predicted.
Hey, well, he had a lot of options there.
Yeah, he did.
So, and he took well advantage of it. He got an RBI.
Yep, exactly. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, senior left-handed batter, number 22, Ben Martins. Ben Martins coming up to bat, everybody. Left-handed batter comes up and swings the bat around using that black bat. He's always done some damage with that black bat. I like this guy so much. He does a beautiful job. Way outside and high. Number 23, as you indicated, the pitcher's getting.
I think he's getting a little fatigued.
He's got
fatigued.
I think he's starting to get frustrated as all get out.
Well, I
think your son affected him.
Well,
Aquaviva's got a long lead at second, by the way. Oh, yeah. On the outside corner. Just above the knees.
Yeah. Well, I think Michalik made a little bit of an adjustment out there in left field because if you notice that one that Cooper hit was in the exact spot that Aquaviva put one and Moran. So I think he moved him over.
Ooh, a swing and a miss on that one, making it 1-2 on 2-2.
Yeah, that may have saved another double.
Yeah. All righty. What do we say here, folks? What can we do? 1 and 2 on 2-2. Ben Martins. Way high
Yeah,
and
it's a little
outside.
high, yeah.
I thought he was going to try
Yeah.
clipping off Levi at second.
Yeah.
It looked like he was going to,
Yeah.
but then he's
I don't think Aquaviva had that much of a lead, though.
no. I thought, well, all right, 2 and 2 on 2-2. 2 outs. 2-2-2-2-2.
A lot of twos.
A lot of twos. Wind up in a pitch goes.
Yeah. See, he's getting fatigued. He's not bringing his arm down. He's throwing everything high. He's having a hard time following through.
He did drop that about 10 feet out there, though, right?
Yeah.
Sure did.
3 and 2 on 2-2. Martins ready to
There
go.
it is.
So-
Oh, boy, he wants that one
Nice
back.
spot.
Boy.
Ben Martins, yep.
Boy.
Doesn't work for him the way he wanted it
Boy,
to.
he wanted that
But I'll
one
tell
back.
you what, Ben Martins is one of the greatest players on this team. I like that guy a lot. He does a beautiful job for the Vikings.
Well, we scored a bunch of runs.
Yep, we scored a bunch of runs.
So, we the boys did their job, went through the lineup pretty hefty.
Yep, they sure did.
So,
Hey, while we got a second too, we want to acknowledge the sponsors, 2025, QCS Quality Computer Solutions, Leaning Tree Golf Club. All right. Appreciate our sponsors also, everybody. Duluth Construction, Marysville Little League, Marysville Marine, O'Connor Realty, Michigan Metal Coating, Jets Pizza, Stevenson Electric, and Cindy Lou Products. Right here at QCS Quality Computer Solutions and Leaning Tree Golf Club. So there you have it, Nolan's Irish Pub as well, everybody. So, yeah, we appreciate all the wonderful sponsors that we have taking care of this Marysville Vikings team. Beautiful job. Alrighty, and yeah, we also want to mention that we had a great signing in day on Tuesday, May 6th.
Signing day.
Oh.
Signing day, not signing in day, right?
Yeah, signing day on May 6th. Yep, so Zach Winston going to St. Clair County Community College. Talon Cisco was signing in. All right. Oops, what do you got up there? Signing, sorry, signing. A wind up in a pitch.
Wow.
Number
Nice
5
pitch.
is at bat. Oops. Yeah, this is hard to get these in if you don't get them right away. Already one strike on number 5, Evan Zabo. Zabo takes another one. Evan Zabo.
We took that one off the foul tip off one side of the knee, it looked like.
Yeah.
That single to right field and got thrown on the second.
Right-handed batter, Evan Zabo,
That's what I have.
senior at bat.
What wasn't this kid one? I think so.
Already, this gives our infield a chance to come up and kind of, have a little chat there with number 2, Cole Cooper, on the mound. So where did that hit him?
I'm trying to think about where that out. Where did the last out come from last time?
Second, when they threw him out. That was
that
the third out.
I don't know.
Already, we've
I'm
got
sure
two
I'm sure Johnson's got that.
2 strikes on the board here
Okay.
on Zabo, number 5, right-handed batter.
Unless there wasn't a runner on first. That they,
No,
they tagged him, right?
it dropped.
Already, Cooper winds up and pitches.
I don't know.
Curves right in on the inside corner and struck him out. Yes, sirree. He was not expecting that at all. Coming to bat for the
Yeah,
Lancers,
right.
number
He's
8,
the third.
right-handed batter, senior Carson Butt. Carson Butt, 5'10",
Possible. I guess.
right-handed batter, powerful player. Wind
No,
up in a
because
pitch that goes a
the lead
little
off
bit
hitter-
low and outside.
It's weird.
Cole Cooper on the mound, winds up and pitches. Short one that goes over to. Wow!
Oh, yeah.
You talk about a phenomenal number 8, Zach Winstead, Great shortstop. Could you have
Did
done
you?
that
No,
ever?
no. Are you kidding me?
In a million years,
Did you
snag
see
that
Butt's
one.
reaction when he got
Like,
the
what
first?
the
He was-
hell?
There's,
Yeah,
there's
yeah. What's
no way
going
that
on
kid
here?
just made that.
Yeah, no way.
So,
That's
he was frustrated down there.
coming to bat for the Creuse Lancers, number 22, Nick Himes Jr. Already Himes is at bat.
Good pitch. Did you see
Beautiful,
that? What a
beautiful
breaking
curveball.
ball. You kidding me?
Yeah. Cole Cooper, phenomenal guy on the mound for the Marysville Vikings. A windup and a pitch goes a little bit too far outside, making it 1-1, 2 outs on the board. Number 22 at bat, Nick Himes.
As mentioned before, he grounded out twice to second base.
Did he?
last night.
It was
Yeah,
twice?
He
Okay.
favors that right side. But
Hits
this
that
time,
over to Caskey.
Oh, boy.
Caskey lunges for it.
Oh, boy.
Not able to snag it. Already that puts a man on first. 22's on first. Coming to bat is number 23. Number 23 right here, folks. Logan Kurtz, the pitcher.
Helping his own cause here.
Yep. Coming to bat for the Lancers, number 23 pitcher, Logan Kurtz, a junior.
Struck out last time.
Yep. Already Cooper winds up and pitches. Swing and a miss on that one. A little bit late on the swing.
Yeah, he was. He was a little bit behind again. I think he's a little fatigued. I think that.
Yeah, I think he's ready. Yeah.
Yeah, he was way behind that pitch.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of funny. I was hits one over to the right side of the field, goes into the parking lot. 0-2 on 2-3. Logan Kurtz, 6'5" tall. Great guy. Up there pitching. A windup and a pitch.
Boy,
Steps
yeah.
in. Another short one. Cooper cannot pick that up. Caskey.
Oh, guys.
They both miss it.
They both missed it.
Alrighty.
And,
So there you go. Puts a man on first and a man on second.
boy, golden opportunity to get that lead runner. They had him dead to rights. And
Coming to bat for the Lancers, number 24, right-handed batter, senior William Dinkfeld. William Dinkfeld is coming to bat.
our
Everybody.
pitcher yesterday.
Yeah, he did a good job.
I thought he did a real nice
Yeah.
job. I mean, we just got the better of him, but
Yeah. Yep.
he had a strikeout last time as well.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right. So, yeah.
So both pitchers struck out.
Yeah. So what
So
is
there
that
you go.
about the pitchers can't hit?
You know,
I've heard that somewhere
I've heard it
before.
somewhere
Yeah.
before.
Cooper winds up and pitches, goes outside on him.
So the reason I noticed this bat
Want to know?
is because this bat is a Marucci Cat 6.
Yeah.
We've already gone Cat 7, Cat 8.
Cooper
Yeah.
winds
Cat
up,
10, Cat 10,
Yeah.
X2.
puts
Yeah.
that one too far out.
They're still making this bat because it's so good.
Well,
This is the new version of that.
Alrighty, number 24, William Dinkfeld. Winds up and puts
Cole
an.
made a nice pitch on him. He tried. He said, "Well, you can see the disappointment on Cole's face. He wanted him to go."
Yeah,
for that
he
one.
did.
He
Yeah.
put that right where he wanted.
Yeah, he put it right
was
there,
beautiful.
and it didn't quite work for him. Already 3-0.
Okay, he
Strike.
gave him that one.
He thought
He-
that
no.
was for sure
Yeah.
outside too far. So Dinkfeld does not go for that one. 3-1 on 2-4. Senior from Lance Creuse.
There it is again. Nice
Right
pitch.
there, making it a full count.
Well, Cole's not screwing around here. He threw him 2 4-seamers right down the center. I mean, he needs to throw strikes
Yeah,
right now.
yep.
And
So
he's
this,
not playing around.
yeah, this one's got to happen.
There it is, the same
There's
pitch,
the-
same 4-seamer. He did the same
Nailed
pitch.
him.
3 times in a row.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Champions
Beautiful.
coming in. The Marysville Vikings coming to bed, everybody. Right here in the great city of Marysville, Michigan. Look at that beautiful, beautiful field out there. The grooming is pretty darn good.
It's not
the,
bad.
The dandelions,
The
are starting
dandelions
to
are
look a
big,
little
but-
ugly on it. But hey, dandelions are taking care of the bees. So what the heck are we worried about?
That's right.
They're taking care of the bees, and I'm not cutting them down. Well, I am in my year, but that's because I got a service that comes in and knocks them all out.
Yeah,
But
yeah. We need 'em.
personally, I
We
don't
need
mind them. They actually look kind of pretty. I remember. Well, never
Well,
mind.
did you know in the springtime that the leaves of the dandelion are edible?
Are they
I've
really?
actually had
Well, I
dandelion
know
salad
people
before.
that make
It is
dandelion
excellent.
wine. 'cause
They do.
They do, and it's a heck
They
of
do.
a tasty wine.
Yeah.
Now, I've never tried it personally, but I've known a lot of people that have had some good let's see, refreshing.
So you've
moment
never had
before your dinner.
you never
How
had
about that?
dandelion salad though.
No, I've never had
Excellent.
dandelion
It's
salad.
really good,
I'm gonna
yeah.
have to do that. Doggone it.
Well, if you got dandelions somewhere where they're not spraying, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
and
yeah.
if you pick it and squeeze it, if there's no kind of a whitish thing, it's ready to eat.
It's ready to eat, huh?
Oh, and I'll tell you, we'll put a little vinegar on there,
Yeah.
a little oil. It is
Yeah,
excellent.
yeah, yeah. Vinegar
cracked
and oil.
pepper.
Give me real
Yeah.
hard.
Oh, I'm telling you,
Already.
dandelion salad's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. So awesome, folks. Yeah. So coming to bed for the Marysville Vikings, senior number 11, Talon Cisco. Talon Cisco, right-handed batter.
Well, he
Holds-
drew a walk last time,
Yeah.
and he made it to second on a wild pitch.
So let's see what Kurt's going to do. Wind up in a pitch. He puts that right
he
in there.
wanted that pitch. Oh, he's going to want that one back.
Yeah. Already 0-1 on Cisco. Way out and in the dirt.
Yeah.
Cisco does not go for that one. Talon Cisco heading to St. Clair County Community College next season. Vikings leading 5 runs on the board.
He's studying.
High and inside, making it 2-1.
He's studying something called mechatronics.
Yeah, I could not
And
even.
have
I couldn't
no
pronounce
idea.
that doggone word. In
have
fact,
no
I was fumbling over it. I thought, hey, I'm sounding a bit like a little bit of an idiot here. But wait, I better pay attention.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, 2-2
Nice
on
outside pitcher, just
yeah.
off the corner.
on number 11. It's 23. Kurtz winds up, pitches, goes in the dirt, and
yeah.
gets away from.
And he
the
knew
catcher.
it too. Well, he overgripped that pitch. I mean, when he was throwing it, you could barely see the ball. He had such a tight grip on that thing.
Yeah.
Of course, it went into the dirt.
Yeah, yeah. Alrighty, so 3-2. A wind up in a pitch.
Boy, he did
Low
the same
and
thing.
in the
He did
dirt.
The same thing right
Number
again.
11. Yep, there he goes.
Overgripped
Talon
that
Cisco goes to first. As coming to bat is number 7, Andrew Caskey. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 7, third baseman, Andrew Caskey. Caskey's a senior out there, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready to graduate out of here and head over to St. Clair County Community College. See how he does over there. Just talked to his cousins today out in Virginia, and they're happy to see Andrew. I sent him a picture of him over at the Marysville.
Oh, the mock.
The mock city council
City
meeting.
council
Yep.
meeting.
Already 0-1 on number 7, Andrew Caskey. Oh, attempted pickoff at first.
He is not. Is that the first time he's thrown to first?
I think so.
I don't think we've seen him attempt a pickoff
No.
before.
Whoa, Caskey! That same pitch happened the
He did it
last
to him
time.
last time.
I don't know if he's just doing that on purpose or
I
what.
think he's afraid of him.
But the first one's a strike. The second one almost clobbers Caskey in
Yeah.
the shoulder.
Yeah.
And wind up in a pitch that goes low and outside. Whoa. Yeah. Making it 2-1 on 7, Andrew Caskey, senior at Marysville High School. Caskey holds the silver bat up nice and high. Wind up in a pitch.
There it is.
Caskey
There it is.
snaps it.
Come on.
It goes
Come on.
way out there. Oh,
Oh.
wait.
Boy,
I'll tell you.
boy.
Maybe on the day with no wind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wind just kept pushing it and pushing
Oh,
it.
man, that was so close. What a beauty. That's right where Caskey put it last night.
It was, and I tell you what, that thing was hit dead left field.
Yeah,
and it
dead
just
left.
kept drifting and drifting
Yeah.
and drifting until it got over to the foul line.
Yeah. So the wind is dying down a little bit.
A little bit.
But it's not enough. So 2-2 on number 7, Andrew Caskey. As number 23, Kurtz winds up and pitches way outside. Caskey
almost
he
went
wanted
for
to grab that
one.
and keep it right. He just wanted to move it a little bit more into that full left.
Yeah,
And
but that was not a
Already-
pull pitch, so he
Not a
laid
full
off it.
pitch.
He laid off.
Okay, Kurtz winds up and pitches.
Uh-oh.
Caskey pops one up in
That
his-
one might no.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with this one. Yeah, and he
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So number 11 takes a long shot heading to second. Ew, yikes, but he gets back to first on time. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, senior, number 3, Keegan Quain. Keegan Quain coming to bat.
Gave us a scary moment last time. He
Yeah,
tried
he
to run
did.
out that bunt, but
Yep.
he moved the runners, which
Yep.
then were scored. So
Yeah.
he did his job.
Yeah, he did his job. Strike on the outside corner,
Yeah. If
right above the knee.
you could get assists in baseball, he would have had 2.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
But he did his job at that. But I tell
Yep.
you, it was a scary moment.
0-1. Oh, dang it. Yeah, he's really pitching it high and inside on that one. 1-1 on number 3. Keegan Quain, senior, wind up in a pitch.
He's gonna
Another one that goes right inside, just below the waistline, but
just missed the corner.
Yep. 2-1 on 3. Keegan Quain. A wind up in a pitch. He's got to stay down. Oh, he makes it safely. Holy cow. Oh, no. Come on.
Talon.
Not
Don't
another
you know,
one.
don't do
Talon.
this.
Cisco's down over there at second. I hope he didn't mess up that ankle again.
Boy, I tell you what, Kurtz was right in my line of view. I did not see how he slid into that base.
So did you notice on the pop fly, Talon slid back into first base?
He did.
Right feet on the back. Like, did not slide in the dirt. It was bang right into the...
Yeah, which is a dangerous way to go.
Yeah,
right?
usually go belly on those.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, you want to go belly. Okay.
It made me nervous just because the ankle.
Yeah, Cisco seems to be okay down there for a while. He seems like he limbered it up and got a little bit of circulation going in there. Already 2-2 on
called that a strike.
what?
That last one was a strike.
Oh, really?
Remember how far outside it was?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Already, here we go. Kurtz takes a look at the lead, winds up and pitches, goes way outside.
Yeah, that's the same pitch, and you could have called that one a ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so here we go, folks. What can we say about this game? No, you've got to remember number 8. I don't mention him much. Carson Butt is behind the plate. Full count as 23 winds up and pitches.
There it is.
High pop up that goes over to the right side of the field, and he snags it. Already, that puts 2 outs on the board. Pop up fly right there by Quain. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, senior number 8, Zach Winston. Zach Winston's up there, folks. 2 outs on the board. Right-handed batter. See what we can do here. Whoa.
Go. Yeah.
Alrighty.
You got a pass ball here.
Already, yep.
Moves the runner.
Yep. So Cisco moves over to third. As one goes in the dirt.
Now, Winston singled last time, and he brought in a run. So let's see if he could do it again.
Yeah.
And again, that was because of that sack bunt.
Yes.
Right?
I think it was.
Yeah, it was
that,
because of the sack bunt that Quain laid
Yep.
down. Put 2 men in scoring position.
Way outside and in the dirt on that one. Get rid of that fly for us. Yeah, got rid of him. Yep.
Appreciate that.
Not flying into my mouth.
Or mine.
Yours. Yep. 2-0. 2 outs. Wind up in a pitch.
Boy.
Right on the outside corner, just above the knees. Making it 2-1 on number 8, Zach Winston. Wind up in a pitch. Yeah, puts one up against the fence, making it 2-2.
Yeah, dandy pitch there, boy. It looked like a bit of a cutter there, and he just got a piece of it to follow it off. Staying alive here.
You guys see anybody up and throwing for the Lancers yet?
Oh, for the Lancers?
No.
That's 90
I
pitches.
don't. That's
Got
crazy,
15
isn't it?
to go.
A wind up in a pitch goes way outside. Yeah, as Winston stops the runner from coming in. Already 3-2. We got a full count on number 8. Let's see what happens here as number 23, Kurtz, winds up and pitches.
There it is.
There it is. Right over to the
Right to the second base.
second baseman nails.
Got him.
Already doesn't quite work for Winston the way he wanted it to as the Lancers come into bat. Already we're going to hear a little bit of music. We'll pause these vocal cords for just a minute and see what we can do to get things even moving a little faster. With the Vikings leading, 5 runs on the board. Visitors, 2.
Well, I don't think we'll be seeing Kurtz back next. As mentioned, he's got well over 90 pitches.
Yeah,
here.
he's up to like 92, 93 pitches.
And you know what? McCallick didn't have anybody out there warming up, but I'm sure by now he has to be. He can't send him back into the next inning.
Where else
He
would
just
they
can't.
be?
He might, but I can't imagine he will.
Yeah,
But
already.
so far, nobody's warming up. So.
Yeah. So Cole Cooper remains on the mound.
Yeah,
number 2.
He's only got 66 pitches.
66,
so
so he's got another 40 that he. Wait,
He can go a ways.
yeah, so he can go 40 pitches still, right?
Well, last time he pitched, he put in the full game. So
Did he really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
105's the limit.
105 is the limit, so that would be. Am I right on that calculation,
Some
Ron?
coaches will march them right up to 105 and even let them pitch to the last batter, so they can end up around 110, 112, which
Yeah,
I think's kind of crazy. But
me too.
well,
But
McCall's
hey-
got something in mind there.
Yeah.
He's doesn't have anybody up warming up down there in the bullpen. So you may
Coming
be
to bat
right.
for the Creuse Lancers, number 9, Remy Walters Jr. Great, I didn't need to have the microphone on. All right, goes over to the right side of the field. Already at bat for the Lancers, number 9, Remy Walters Jr.
Singled to left last time.
Already 0-1. Wind up in a pitch that
Boy,
goes over the outside
he was
corner,
gonna call
makes
that
it
a strike.
right in that, as Ron calls it,
game.
a sheet of paper.
Yeah.
Gets it right in there.
Boy, Cracchiolo loves
0-2.
that outside pitch.
A wind up in a pitch, gets one that gets over.
Oh,
Caskey
boy.
jumps for it, misses it by about a foot.
And, and Jim, that was on a half swing too.
Yeah.
He was hesitating on that pitch.
Yep.
And he just put it where they were.
Yep,
So,
absolutely.
That's
That's
the
what you
second
got to
single
do.
of the
Yep.
game.
All
And
right.
both of them to left field.
Coming to bat for the Lancers, number 29, senior Michael Spybrook. Michael Spybrook coming to bat, 5'10". And I think he had a pretty nice record yesterday. as well.
Again, he pitched well and he hit a single last time up
Yeah.
at the plate. So he's
Yep.
he's having a good series.
Cooper winds up and pitches, goes on the outside corner. Whoa. Already as Quayne.
ball or strike there.
I think there was a ball.
Oh. It was? Oh.
It
was-
Yeah, it was a
yeah.
strike.
I think
Oh, did he? Okay.
I don't
Did
know.
he?
that.
Oh, okay. All right.
0-1. Wind up in a pitch that gets over to the right side of the field, outside over the fence.
Cooper got
and
ahead of
into the
this one
front yard.
quick.
Yep, he did.
Quick.
That got somebody's car.
It did.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
crapola. Well, sorry. All right, sorry.
It wasn't your car, was
Yeah, it wasn't my car. I was going, hey, I parked way the heck out there. I walked like I got 100 steps or so. Wind. Yep, struck him out.
Pitches.
All righty,
Nice
folks.
job.
Yes, sir,
Nice
sir.
job.
All righty. Coming to bat for the Creuse Lancers, right-handed batter, sophomore, number 6, Dylan Townsend. Dylan Townsend, right-handed batter, comes up and taps the plate with that orange bat. Shifts the weight over the right leg. As Cole Cooper winds up and pitches. Bunt.
Come on, Cole. Come on, Cole.
Oh,
Yes.
Cole Smith,
Double him up.
pick and
Got him. Got
Dude,
him. Are you serious?
Are you kidding
Oh,
me,
boy.
buddy?
Oh,
How could
boy.
that have happened?
Oh,
Nice
boy.
job, Vikings.
Yeah.
Beautiful job on that.
Boy, you know when things are clicking on all 8
Yeah,
cylinders
yeah.
when you get something like that
Yeah,
happen.
yeah,
That was
man, oh man.
beautiful.
I mean, come on,
What a
that could have
heads-up
been.
play.
That was a classic play right there.
Yeah. Oh,
Lunges out, grabs it,
Grabs it.
hits the ground, whips around. The guy's already at second.
He had no chance.
He had no chance of coming back.
whatsoever,
In
but,
fact, I think the guy at second was running, so he just figured he wasn't going to
well,
get that.
if you notice that the 6 Townsend was running out the play, he threw the ball over there so fast he got the first runner out.
Yep.
It
Yep.
must- he had him by a step and a half. So even if he didn't catch it, he would have got him out.
Yep.
And then, of course, he doubled him up at second there, or at first.
On the mound for the Lancers will be number 22, Nick Himes, a junior. Himes is adding the mound,
Saw
warming
him
up.
yesterday,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I think we did, yeah.
Himes did.
We did see him, yeah.
Yeah.
We saw him in the later innings.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So we have the Vikings leading everyone, 5 runs on the board. Lancers 2.
We got Kieran swinging the bat over there. He's coming in. He had a double last time up, a solid shot to left center field.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, he put that one right in the gap.
That he did. Already in front of you, seeing running over to first is Coach Sean Winston.
He's got that gait, doesn't he? Like you could always tell that's
Yeah,
him. Like
yeah.
we don't have.
Well, I've said the same thing about Dahlman.
Yeah.
If you look at Dahlman, like when he's running around, he looks
Yeah.
like he's still playing baseball at Wayne State.
Yeah.
you know?
Right.
He's a great guy. I like that Caleb Dahlman, Bachelor of Education from Wayne State. In what did he graduate? He graduated in. Let me think about that for a minute.
Yeah, you see, there he is kicking the dirt off the. I'm going to get him a
Yeah,
brush. For
yeah,
Christmas.
get him a brush for
I
Christmas,
am. I'm
that's
going
it.
to get him one, and
Yep.
then that way he can just bend down and brush
Yeah.
it off a little bit. A little bit of nervous energy there, and all baseball players are like that,
Who
aren't
we
they?
got going here? Is that number 12?
Yep.
Yeah, Kieran.
Coming to bat, number 12, Kieran Moran. Hits one over the into the right field parking lot.
That was a beach ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Again, he doubled
Kieran
last time
Moran.
and got an RBI out of
Yep.
it.
Junior outside and low, making it
We got a 1-1
1
count.
and 1. 1 and 1 on 1-2. Moran shifts the weight to the right leg.
There,
Hits one that
that's a
gets
single.
past.
Boy, he's having a day.
He's
having a
great
day.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, he's right there. So we got coming up behind him is going to be number 20.
Sweet pea.
Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, junior, number 20, Kyle Hewitt. Kyle Hewitt's up to bat, everybody. Right-handed batter. Did an awesome. What do you
Oh, wait, he had a single and an RBI last
single
time.
and RBI,
Yeah.
so he can't get
He
much
moved,
better than
yeah,
that.
and he moved Moran over to third.
Yep.
So,
All right.
yeah, he's having a day.
He's having a great day. Himes tries for a pickoff at first. That doesn't work. 23 goes over to first. So, so we moved the pitcher, Logan Kurtz, over to first.
Yeah.
And number 22, Nick Himes, is on the mound. Already a windup in a pitch that goes low, gets away from the
He's
catcher
got it.
as
He's
number
got it.
12, Kieran Moran, advances to second. So had a stolen base on a wild throw. And, so we've got Butt going out to the mound and just kind of saying, hey, let's kind of calm down, just put it over the plate. Let's see if we can make our outfield or infield work. Already, number 20, Kyle Hewitt, right-handed batter, 1 ball, no strikes on number 20. 22, Himes takes a look at the long lead at second, winds up and pitches as
That
one
could be
gets
it.
set.
Yeah, that's going to get through. That's going to get through. But they're not going to. It's a Dahlman. He's playing a little bit of caution here.
Yeah, he's.
I
I was surprised. I was surprised he didn't try that one because that would have got the first baseman over to second.
Well, it would have, but we don't have any out. So he's like, well, why chance it?
Yeah, why chance it? All right, coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, right-handed batter, sophomore, number 14, Levi Aquaviva. Levi Aquaviva up to bat, everybody, out there in Game Changer land. How many we got? We got a nice big crowd following us around the United States this evening. So I got a feeling they're liking us.
Oh, well, you know, what's
they're
not to
thinking,
love?
hey, we've got
What's
quality
not to love?
broadcasting
Right?
going there in
Okay.
Marysville, and we're going to just come right back. And in fact, Nicole who was it? No, Nicole. I get sometimes between Danielle and Nicole, I sort of get who said what. But anyway, she said we laugh so hard when you guys are announcing.
Oh,
those
excellent.
games.
Get him.
She's
I
going.
think Danielle might be.
Yeah, she
in the
made
game while she protects and serves the good
Yeah.
people of the
wind up
city
in
of
a
Marysville.
pitch goes
Boy,
on the
that's that
outside
same-
corner,
Boy, he
making
loves
it
that
1 and
pitch.
1 on 1 for
I
Levi
gotta hand to
Aquaviva.
Crecchiola. At least he's consistent. It's
Yeah.
that same pitch all game, but at least he's
He's
consistent.
consistent. Yep. That's important. Consistency is always kind of key to success in this game. Himes winds up and pitches as Aquaviva swings at one that goes foul.
A little anxious on that pitch. I think he's trying to go oppo if I can read his body language.
Yeah. Making it 1 and 2 on 1-4. Levi Aquaviva, right-handed batter.
Oh, boy, he
Holds
punched
the
that double
silver and
last
pink
time.
bat up there.
How does
Yes.
just bat?
Number
He's doing a great
22,
job.
Himes,
He likes it.
winds up
That's awesome.
and pitches. Aquaviva.
That's a single.
Yep,
that's a single.
Keep her going. Keep her going.
And that's going to be an
Bring
RBI.
an RBI coming in for Aquaviva. Aquaviva safe over at first. As number 12, Kieran Moran comes in. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, junior pitcher, number 2, Cole Cooper. Cole Cooper coming up.
Well, now remember last time he had a sac fly, but he did get an RBI out of it.
Yeah.
So he's been doing his job. You're both on the mound at the plate.
Yes. So long lead by Aquaviva on first. Very long lead. Wind
There
up
it
in
is,
the
Cole.
pitch.
Ooh.
Strike. Just dropped it slightly
Yeah.
right at the waist level
Yeah.
on the outside corner.
Yeah.
Beautiful pitch right there. You got to give him credit where credit's due.
Boy, that
Nick
triple-
Hines.
That triple he hit yesterday.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
crushed it.
Yeah, he crushed it. Already 0-1. Hits
That's
another
a
one that
base
gets.
hit. Oh, no.
Yeah, he
Nice
snagged it.
play.
Oh, boy. See, that's Montgomery now. That guy is quick.
Yeah, and
He
man,
just saved himself.
if
Oh.
he lunges all over the place, so you can't get much
Yeah.
better than that.
Yeah.
Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, left-handed batter, senior, number 22, Ben Martins. Ben Martins is up to bat, everybody. Left-handed batter, awesome player. Yeah, a little bit of struggle a
He's
bit.
had 2 strikeouts already, but I think he's getting on this ball. And I tell you, if anybody can bomb one,
Yeah, he
it's
can
going
bomb
to be
it.
this kid. I think he's going to go right field.
And sometimes he'll stand at the plate after that strikeout,
Yeah,
and he looks at the
yeah.
and I'm thinking,
Yeah.
what is he thinking right now?
Looks like you got parent into pinch run.
Yeah, Parent came into
Courtesy.
pinch run.
Oh, we got
Courtesy
Parent in a
wood, yeah,
pinch run.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Parents on first, folks. Aquaviva on second. Aquaviva's taking a long lead at second. Hops back over there. 22. Steps back into the box.
No.
Up.
Gonna have
Got
everybody
it.
stand up for the national anthem
Oh, we're playing.
on
Oh.
another field.
Another field. Okay. Well, we can pause out. You want to? I think I'll step down. All right, let's play ball. What do you say, guys?
Yeah.
All right, we had to pause out there for a minute, folks. We've got another game going on over here to the west side of the field. And so they were playing the national anthem, and respectfully, yet we paused and paid our tribute to the great country that we live in. There is no better place in the whole wide world than the United States of America.
Oh, you got that right.
We respect this country. All right, number 22, Ben Martins, 0-1 on 2-2. Wind up in a pitch. Martin snags that one, goes over to first baseman. Yep, gets tagged out there. That advances Aquaviva to third.
Yeah, he moved both runners there. He did his job.
Yep, he did his job. That was an important part of it.
So we got 2 outs now.
Yep. Okay, coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 11, senior, Talon Cisco. Talon Cisco's at bat, everybody.
Well, he's
Right-handed
walked
batter.
twice, and we have an open base for him.
Yep, so we've got it. We've got it set up. Nick Himes, number 22 on the mound for the Lancers. A windup and a pitch.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's going to drop. That may score 2. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I tell you what.
Vikings bring in 2 runs on that. Aquaviva comes in, as does number 9, Caden Parent, a freshman. All righty, so let's see what's going on here. Dahlman's out there. Oh, yeah,
he's
makes a little
taking his
visit with
guard,
Talon
yeah.
Cisco. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings. third baseman, number 7, Andrew Caskey. Andrew Caskey's at bat as Himes is on the mound. Himes takes a look around, gets the signal from the catcher, takes a look at the long lead at second. One way outside it in the dirt. And,
Oh, Cisco moved over to third.
Yep, Cisco moves to third, everybody, on a steal on a wild pitch. Talon Cisco at third, Caskey at bat.
Well, I tell you, Caskey would love to get a little bit of that lightning from yesterday.
Yeah,
out of that
he's
bottle.
going, yeah.
He's like,
let me try to
reach
take
into that
another
lightning.
shot at that stuff. Yeah. 1 ball, no strikes on 7. 2 outs on the board as Himes winds up. Whoa!
Oh, it's a
Did it
strike.
again.
Boy, I tell
Every
you,
time Caskey has a move around in that left shoulder, I mean, he's only inches away from getting smashed.
you know, they're looking at what he did yesterday.
Yep, they
And
are.
They're just trying to
I
back him
think
off
so,
the plate.
yeah. Already 2-0 as we get a windup and a pitch, and
There it is.
Caskey pops one up. Come on, guys, come on. Comes down and, snagged over there by third baseman. Montgomery was really jetting for that one,
Yeah, that
He
kid
really
likes
wanted to
play.
do it, but
That kid likes
number
to play.
9 came in there, Remy Walters, and snagged that one.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so where are we here, folks? We are at the top of the 5th, aren't we?
You're
Or
at top of the 5th.
top of
inning.
the 5th, yeah.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
in one of 2 games, we still got
Another
game.
Yeah,
after
we've
this.
got another game coming up after this. It's
Oh, that
supposed to
puts a
start
smile on my
at
face.
what, 6 o'clock or
Mm.
something?
6, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. So what do
Yeah.
you think? You think we can do it, folks?
I think we're going to be
Do we have
close.
enough stamina
Well,
to keep
yeah,
going? That's the
yeah.
question.
Yeah, he's got a lot of fresh guns on that in that dugout. I think you're going to see some changes out there.
Yeah.
I think
Yep.
you're going to see Aquaviva back at second. I think you're going to see Cole Cooper out at either. He probably
He
will
probably
be
going to
sitting.
be right.
Well,
do you think
he'll sit. And if he
Oh, you
does,
think he's
he
gonna
may
sit?
keep Aquaviva out in
in
right again.
Okay.
But I don't think you're going to see Cole Cooper playing the next game.
Yeah.
Brady Wright pitch, no doubt.
Yeah.
Brady Wright will more than likely be the starting pitcher on the
Yeah.
next game.
I like the way Caskey just threw that one.
Yeah.
He jumps up in the air about a foot
Well, he's
and
having fun
fires
out
it
there.
at the same
Yeah.
time to 22, and 22 it's right there.
He's having fun out there.
I love it, and it is fun. He's having fun, and this is a good thing. It's been a struggle for him, I'll tell you what.
Well,
He's had some
today,
frustrating moments.
yeah, a couple of pop-ups, which that might indicate that he's just a little anxious to get the job done. You know,
Yeah.
he's competitive, so he wants to,
Coming to bat for the Creuse Lancers, number 1, senior DJ Montgomery. DJ Montgomery at bat. 5
Singled
foot-
last time
Yep,
at bat.
single the last time. Goes outside and in the dirt on that one.
Well, it may have been a little miscommunication on that pitch. That
Yeah.
was just under the glove. I think they miscommunicated a bit there.
Yeah, you think that Quayne was expecting
he
it
was
to come in a
expecting
little
it-
bit
he was
more?
expecting probably just a fastball.
Yeah.
Like that right there. Yeah, 'cause it
Strike,
just went
yeah.
right under his glove.
1-1 on number 1. DJ Montgomery. Shortstop. Top of the line right here. Hits one over to Zach Winston. Winston has to fumble with it as, number 1 makes it safely.
Boy,
over to first.
you don't see that very often.
No, you don't. 99.9% of the time, Zach Winston will snag those right up.
He'll love you saying that, for sure.
Already
You're right,
coming
he's
to
been so
bat
good at-
Solid at shortstop. Hey, that's
for the
rare.
Lancers, number 5, Evan Zabo, senior. Evan Zabo, right-handed batter, as Cole Cooper winds up and pitches one on a bunt.
Struck out last time, and
Out there.
But he moved the runner.
Yeah, DJ looks at that long lead there. Look at that. He's a hawk on a rabbit over there at second.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Already got number 8 coming to bat here. Coming to bat for the Lancers, number 8, senior Carson Butt. Carson Butt, right-handed batter.
Struggling today.
Yep, struggling a little bit.
Struck out last time. He grounded out in the first inning.
Yeah.
But this kid's dangerous, so you don't want to take him for granted. He's
No,
got a
you
man in
do
scoring
not
position
want to
here.
take this guy for granted
No.
under any circumstances. Wind up in a pitch that goes a little bit too far out. 1 ball, no strikes on the board on number 8. Carson Butt, right-handed batter for the Lancers. A wine.
Oh, they got him. They got him.
They got him. Yep.
They got him.
No!
Oh, Kasky.
Kasky misses that one.
Oh,
All right, Kasky misses that one.
oh, they had him.
They had him there.
They
Yep.
had him.
Those don't happen often.
No, and I tell you
I don't
what,
understand.
Well, Cole read it perfectly. See, he saw that big lead. But
Yeah.
he was leaving before he went into his windup, so he just turned around.
Yeah.
But they may be talking about a balk here, though. Let's take a look
All right.
because he did
talk about interference.
Interference
interference
and a
for a
balk.
balk.
He gave
Yeah,
it
they
to
gave it to him.
him.
Okay.
Dahlman's unhappy with that.
Well,
Dahlman's going heading
coming
out there. So let's
He's got
see.
his
What,
arms folded.
yeah, arms
Yeah.
folded is not a good thing.
No.
Okay, that means you guys, I need to talk to you. We need to take a look at this again. Let me think what you're thinking.
Well, you
Let me
know,
see what you're thinking. Here we
I think Michalik he had a legitimate point here because I do believe there was interference there, although it was not intentional.
go. Yeah,
I
yeah,
do believe that they interfered with the runner's progress.
yeah.
You don't think it was intentional? I mean,
I don't.
Jay, no, I didn't think it was
two
either.
guys who had straight lines to plays, and they both took the straight line.
That's
Yep,
what I'm
so-
saying. It was very unintentional.
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah.
a play that happened. But if they
Right.
don't call it,
Yeah,
then we got a
then
problem
what?
on the other side of the diamond. But I don't think that was intentional.
No, I don't think it was either. But already, well,
they're
McCulloch
not
seems
gonna
to be
reverse the
over
call.
there.
They're not going to
kinda-
reverse the call.
No.
Dahlman just wants to get
Over
out there and make
and
sure.
he does that. He'll stall things as long as he can to give his pitcher a chance
I
to
agree with that. He
recoup. You know,
Yeah.
that's kind of his professional baseball
His
strategy.
MO.
right
His
there.
MO. That's correct.
Yep, yep.
Well, at first I thought they were calling the balk because it looked like Cooper was coming to the plate.
At bat is number 8, Carson Butt, right-handed batter. Alrighty, we got 1-0 on number 8, Carson Butt. A windup and a pitch that goes right down the pipe,
Yeah.
making it 1-1 on
Boy.
8.
Cooper looks fresh, doesn't he?
He
It
does.
looks like it's the first
And I
inning.
think what happens there is that whole process of Dahlman going out there,
Gave him some rest. Gave him
yeah,
a little
give him
time.
a little bit of rest
Yeah.
and say, hey,
Yeah.
you know what's going on here,
Yeah.
and that's not what he's asking. at
No, of
all.
course not. No,
He's
he
saying,
knew
hey.
what the call was, and he just wanted to give
Swing
his
and a
pitcher-
miss on that one, making it 2-2 on number 8, Carson Butt, right-handed batter. 1 out on the board. Cole Cooper winds up, pitches.
Boy,
Whoa,
boy.
right up against the back top.
Now-
See where I put these plastic,
Yeah.
those zip ties?
Yeah.
Because that would have just hopped right underneath there and bumped us right in the face. With this, I assume this is
Well, I
punching it.
appreciate that.
All right, yeah, 2-2, 1 out. Carson Butt at bat.
Got it.
Got
him. Got him.
Nailed him again.
I tell you what.
He's not happy again.
No, well, he's struck out
Drilled it.
twice today, and normally as the number 3 hitter, he's the stud of the team here.
Yeah, yeah.
And but he grounded out and struck out twice.
Coming to bat for the Lancers, number 22, right-handed batter, Nick Himes Jr. Nick Himes is at bat. 2 outs on the board. Right across the inside corner. Number 22 is a little surprised at that.
Well, because it's the later innings, and I think his velo has gone up
Yeah.
since the game started.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Cole
really
Cooper steps off the mound momentarily.
He's been cruising for the last
yeah,
two,
and I-
3 innings.
100. Wait, what's he got on the board?
84.
84. Okay. Hits one
beautiful
over
off-speed
and right.
pitch. Let's get
Who's
it.
going for it? Nobody's
Oh,
going
boy.
for it. Everybody's going
Just a
for it.
bloop single.
Yep.
Little Texas leaguer, as we call it.
Yeah, a little Texas leaguer. There you go.
Yeah.
Or is it Texas
A
lager?
lager.
Lager, yeah. Alrighty, who we got coming up here? The man? Yeah, the man's coming up here. Coming to bat for the Lancers, number 23, junior Logan Kurtz. Logan Kurtz, 6'5" player out there right now, everybody.
Well, they
2 outs on the board.
They pulled him from the mound, but they kept him in the game over there at first base.
Yeah, yep. Swing and a miss. A little late on
Which-
that one.
Yeah, he was.
He was.
But he got a small piece of it, though. I think I heard a tick.
Did you hear a
I
tick
think
on it?
so,
I
yeah.
didn't hear a
Yeah,
tick on it, but it could have.
I
Yeah.
think he did.
My hearing's not the best at times.
Well, he singled last time, so he's batting
Yeah.
1 for 2
Yep.
today.
0-1. Wind up in a pitch.
Boy, Cole is
Swing and a
just-
miss.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow, is he reaching
yeah,
back
he's-
right now?
Yeah, he is.
You guys movie buffs. What was the bad guy's name in Apocalypse Now?
Apocalypse Now was Reshman.
Nobody's gonna.
What's up with that? Wait, what?
He stepped out right when Cole's in his line.
Wasn't the bad guy's name or the villain's name in Apocalypse Now? Wasn't that Kurtz? No,
I don't
Oh
remember,
no,
yeah.
that was who was that guy?
It was Marlon Brando.
Yeah, Marlon Brando. Yeah, Brando. Yeah. 0-2 we got here as number 2 winds up, pitches, gets one again that goes over to the right field area. Hopefully everybody's got their doggone insurance up to date. Yeah, looks good. Alrighty.
Kurtz, are you in a pfeffin? That was his big line of the movie.
Alrighty, Cole Cooper winds up and pitches. One gets right over to Winston. Winston's hands
Yeah,
it.
now
Oh, there you go. As number 11, Talon Cisco grabs that one, and the Lancers are headed to the outfield. Montgomery's jumping around out there.
Having fun.
He's still got
Having
energy.
fun.
He's having fun. Yep.
Well, Cisco and I found this out just the other day. He saw Tombstone for the first time.
He
And-
did?
and-
Really?
Yeah, and he was walking around the school quoting the movie, and the only one who got it was Aquaviva.
Yeah.
And he said, well, thank God you got it, because everybody thought I was crazy walking around saying, I'm your Huckleberry.
Yeah, I'm your Huckleberry. Yeah. And I love that quote right there. That's one of my favorites. Yeah.
That movie is one of the best Westerns ever made.
Yeah,
and,
that was so cool. And
Cisco's-
I love Doc Holliday.
Oh, the best.
I mean, oh man, I could watch that guy all day long
Yeah.
out there, and I'm going, man, I really love this guy. He is so daggone awesome.
Oh, you
and
were
I mean,
Daisy if
come
you
on.
do.
Earp was great too. Don't
Yeah,
get
but
me
they
wrong.
gave all the good lines to Doc.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And,
So he saw that movie for the first time, fell in love with it enough to be quoting it at school.
yeah,
And,
and
yeah.
it's crazy. I probably watched it. I'll bet you a half a dozen times.
Oh, I've seen it.
Maybe
I've
more.
seen it a half a dozen times
And then
in
I've
one
watched
week.
all the clips on YouTube and everywhere else. I go, oh man, this is such a good movie.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy how you get people like Doc Holliday. I mean, come on, a gambler, a dentist.
Yeah.
You know, and what kind of loyalty to Holliday did he have, or to Earp did he have?
Yeah. Well, you remember one of the last lines in the movie. He just, Wyatt Earp looks at him and he says, "Thanks for always being there for me, Doc." So they just had a very strong friendship.
Yep.
And
Absolutely.
things.
And tuberculosis was not an easy disease to deal with.
Lunger.
Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, senior number 3, Keegan Quain. Already, Vikings are leading with 8 runs on the board. Lancers 3 wind up in a pitch. That one was outside. 1 ball, no strikes on number 3, Keegan Quain.
Popped out last time.
Wind up in a pitch. Hits one that goes down to third.
Oh,
Missed by third. And instead of him really reacting and saying, let me grab that, now another guy fumbles with it.
Yeah. Well, that was basically the same shot that Aquaviva hit.
Yes.
And
so
just
in the same kind of reaction.
the same kind of reaction from him. Yeah.
Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 8, Zach Winston, senior at Marysville High School.
Although I think they're probably
Alrighty.
going to give him a error on that.
Oh,
Error at
really?
Third base. Yeah.
They
Oh, yeah.
You're on third base already.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a windup and a pitch outside
That's that
and
pitch.
low.
Cracchiola loves that pitch.
Yeah. Outside corner on that one. Yep.
Buck pulled that one back in.
Oh, he did?
That was
He framed it.
frame.
Okay, he framed it up.
Yeah.
1-1 on 8, Zach Winston. 3-8. Vikings leading right here at the Marysville Varsity Baseball Stadium. Ooh, inside again.
Yeah.
2-1 on number 8, Zach Winston. Dahlman over there at third giving instructions. Alrighty, we got 2-1, and we've got a
No chance.
no chance.
No
Number 3,
chance.
Keegan Quain
Called that a
makes the
strike.
dash to second,
Yeah.
steals second.
Leads the team in steals.
Does he really?
Yep.
That is pretty sweet. Keegan Quain, you heard that, folks. leads the team in steals.
We got Deuce.
2-2. Yep. Deuce is up there on the board as Winston gets ready for a windup. Oh, man. Gets right over to number one. Number one fires it over there.
That one.
No. Well, advances the runner to third.
He did
right?
his job.
Yeah, he did his job.
Okay.
Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, junior, number 12, Kieran Moran. Kieran Moran up to bat, everybody. Right-handed batter.
Having a day with a single, a double, and an RBI to his credit. Let's see if he can stay hot here.
Yeah, see what happens for Moran, number 12. Wind up in a pitch.
Oh, he's seeing the ball well. He's seeing the ball real well right now. Yeah.
Already 1-0 on 1-2. 1 out on the board. Vikings leading. 8 runs on the board. Windup goes way outside on that one.
Yeah, a little off-speed pitch there.
Yeah, in fact, I'm thinking that 22, that Himes is trying to pitch really fast.
Yeah.
It seems like he's trying to gun him right in there.
Yeah.
And, they're getting away from him, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think we saw the same thing yesterday, too. He had a little trouble with his off-speed pitch where it's a different grip, as I was explaining yesterday, and he throws it outside every time. He has a tough time getting that one down the middle.
Yep. Wind up in a pitch, goes right down the pipe.
Boy.
As number 12 stands there and watches that one go by. Yep.
He's thinking about that pitch.
Yeah.
He'll be thinking about that one tonight.
Yeah, he will be. 3-1 on 1-2, Kieran Moran.
There it is. There it is. That's that same pitch.
Pitch, yep. Making it 3-2 on 1-2, Kieran Moran. 1 out on the board. Man on third.
Boy.
Gets one that gets popped over.
Oh, now another single, another RBI.
Got another RBI coming in as number 3, Keegan Quayne comes in. Number 12, Kieran Moran is at first.
Boy, he's 3 for 3. He's having a day.
Yep. Puts 9 runs on the board for the Vikings. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 20, junior, Kyle Hewitt. Kyle Hewitt's up there, everybody, in the United States of America. We hope that you are watching this game on this beautiful, gorgeous spring day. Attempted pickoff at first does not work for Himes.
Hewitt with 2 singles and an RBI today.
Yeah.
And let's see if he stays hot.
Yeah, see what happens. Kyle Hewitt, wind up in a pitch, gets one that gets past the second baseman. He still picks it up in time.
Yeah, they just got him.
So what do we call that? Did he advance the runner there?
Well, he advanced the runner, but we're just going to get a ground out of that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Alrighty, here we go, folks. So Hewitt's out. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 14, Levi Aquaviva. Levi Aquaviva up there, folks. 2 outs on the board, right-handed batter. The wind-up on a pitch by Himes. He steps back. He was getting aggravated by that long lead at second, I think.
Yeah, broke his concentration a bit.
Yeah. Swing and a miss on that one.
Levi.
It was a little low.
Yeah,
low.
Again, anxious.
Yeah,
anxious.
He wants to get that.
Double and a single with 2 ribbies so far today.
Yep. Already, number 22 winds up and pitches. Aquaviva hits one. That goes over to, yep.
Yeah, I tell you, Montgomery is...
DJ Montgomery,
you're not getting
you get it anywhere 15, 20 feet to either side of him. He's going to nail it, and he's going to put it right where it's supposed to go.
You could have cashed that one in before he even threw the ball.
Yep,
yeah,
exactly.
He's so smooth over there.
Yep.
Yeah, very, very professional. Is a good kid.
Yeah, he's a very good kid. And he takes baseball seriously. As if you don't, like yesterday I was going, if he looked at some of those and thought, hey, that wasn't a good call.
Right.
He basically says it all with his face.
Yeah. Baseball players have a tendency to do that.
What do you want me to do? Punch him?
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, exactly. All righty, folks. Yeah. So there you go. Coming to bat for the Lancers is going to be number 24, William Dinkfeld, a senior, as Cole Cooper stays on the mound. How many pitches does he have? 89? Pitching for the Vikings is number 2, Cole Cooper. Alrighty.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's sitting in a good spot. He's 6 innings, 89 pitches. I think he's doing well. Well, 5 complete. He's doing well. He's in a good spot.
Yeah, he's in a nice spot.
You know, he's got that arm oiled up, and he is throwing harder and and more accurate than he did in the first couple innings.
Yeah, that
So
kind of
he's-
surprises me to see
some
that
pitchers
happen.
like that. Like Justin Verlander did the same thing.
Yep. Coming to bat for the Creuse Lancers, number 24, right-handed batter, senior William Dinkfeld.
Now, I think Dahlman, if you look at him right now, I think he's looking at his lineup, trying to maybe figure out
Wind up in
who
a
should be out
pitch.
throwing,
Down in the dirt,
right?
making it
He'll
1-0
need
on
someone,
2-4, William Dinkfeld.
Yeah, Dahlman may be cooking up something there. He may bring in Aquaviva at
A
this
wind up
point.
in a pitch goes
makes
right across
sense.
the outside corner, making it 1-1 on 2-4, William Dinkfeld.
Well, with the
Just saying.
9-3 lead, just to get him some experience up there, he's
A
not the
wind up in
fastest
a
pitcher.
pitch, outside and low.
I just
2-1
wonder, he probably
on
I'm not sure
2-4.
he'll put Cole out and right. That's the thing.
Already a wind up in a pitch. Yep,
Come on, Cole.
like a bunt. Here, let's see if you can pick it up and jet it over there.
Yeah,
Got
nice
him.
play.
Man,
Nice play.
he fumbled with the ball a bit too. That surprised me.
He only got it by a half a step, but he still got him.
Yeah, he still got him, and that's all it's about. Coming to bat, right-handed batter for the Creuse Lancers, number 9, Remy Walters Jr.
Couple
Remy
of singles under
Walters.
his belt.
Yep,
Yeah.
a wind up in a pitch by Cooper.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pitch.
Yeah, that was a ball.
Okay, we got one out on the board, folks, as Remy Walters is up to bat, making that 2-0.
Well, he tried that same pitch.
Yeah,
just a
and it
little
almost
outside
went.
that
It
time,
went in
yeah.
the same spot.
Yeah.
Wind up in a pitch by, strike right across the outside corner, slightly above the knees.
Yeah.
Those are so tempting to grab those
So he's
every
gonna
time.
pull somebody right off the field because there's nobody up front.
Already up against over the
Uh-oh.
backstop, and no problems back there in right field area over the backstop. As number 9, Remy Walters continues with 2-2 on the board.
Let's see if he
A
stays
wind
hot.
up and a pitch. Swing and a miss.
Wow.
And
He put some
Cooper
kiss
takes
on
his
that.
traditional walk around the mound.
Yeah.
You know, I'll get around the mound. I'm going to loosen up. Caskey comes over and gives him a glove bump.
That was 98
Already.
or 99, depending
Was
on
that 99, depending on who's counting?
who's counting. 6 pitches left.
I
Coming
tell
to
you,
bat,
one of the
right-handed
hardest pitches
batter.
He's thrown.
Vanden Khalil
Can of
hits
corn.
one that goes over to Aquaviva. Aquaviva nails it.
Can't believe
All
that.
righty, that was a heck of a one for Aquaviva to come by and pick that one off. That ball was drifting all over the place, and he was in the sun.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
a tough
that's
one.
I don't know how he did it, to be honest with you.
So Cole can come back out.
Oh yeah, he can.
Oh, he
He
can?
come back out. He's only at either 99 or 100 pitches, depending on.
So he can
Who's
do
counting?
another 6,
Well, he can.
or wait, no, he can do more than
another,
that.
15.
He can do another 5, and then he can finish.
He
the
can finish
last
the inning.
batter.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So
That's
in the
always
worst case
confusing.
scenario, he's got another 23 pitches in him if Dave Bergman gets up to that. Right?
Yeah, yep. On the mound for the Lancers is number 22, Nick Himes Jr. Nick Himes, Heimes. I hope I've got that pronunciation correct. If not, I will hear about it. Let me tell you. Every so often, parents come up and say, hey, that name is pronounced blah.
Yeah, I think you got that one right.
I think
though.
we got it right, though.
Yeah.
Already good right-handed pitcher out there today.
Yeah.
Already
Who's that?
coming to bat.
Winston.
Oh, yeah.
Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 2, junior pitcher, Cole Cooper. Cole Cooper coming to bat.
Hey, announce please, Tropical Smoothie is set up out in left field, and they've got all kinds of goodies today.
Already, Tropical Smoothie is set up over in left field, everybody. So if you want a nice tropical smoothie, head over there to the right side of the field. They've got their little tent set up. All right, coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 2, junior Cole Cooper. Cole Cooper is up there, everybody. Right-handed batter. Get a wind-up and a pitch. Gets one that goes, that's going to get past. No way. That is not getting past DJ Montgomery.
That kid is.
He runs all the way from shortstop over to second. Second baseman knows better than to go after it. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 22, right-handed batter, Ben Martins. Ben Martins is up to bat, everybody. Left-handed batter. Puts one right down the pipe.
Yeah, he did.
Goes right over just slightly above the knees. Number 22.
Tropical Smoothies also
Nick Himes.
donating part of the proceeds today.
Oh, they are?
Yep.
Yeah, nailed him. Okay. Part of the proceeds from Tropical Smoothie will go to the Marysville Vikings varsity baseball team. Already.
Who doesn't love Tropical Smoothie?
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 11, Talon Cisco, senior.
Having a day. 2
Having
walks
a
and
day.
a double.
Yep.
Couple RBIs.
2 outs on the board, everybody.
Stay hot.
Way outside. As number 2, Nick Himes, right-handed pitcher for the Lancers. Continues the best he can. Again, going inside and low on that one. Yeah, I'm glad to see that wind die down a little bit. I mean, it was fierce when we got here. It is down a little bit now.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's high and outside. All right, that was cool.
Yeah.
Cisco.
Well,
That's part of his personality.
Yeah, that's just the way he is.
Picks it up, throws it back.
maybe that's his warm-up pitch.
Yeah, there you go.
Pulling Cisco.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
3-0. A wind. Whoa! Oh, come on! Cisco got hit in the left arm on that one.
Yeah, but
Fortunately, he had that shield on there, that protector on there.
Well, originally I thought it hit the bat, and I thought it was just going to be a foul ball, but it's that.
It actually hit that
plastic,
smack that plastic.
And,
yeah.
Boy, I thought he just fouled it off.
Brady Wright is going to pinch run.
Got Brady Wright, number 13, pinch running at first.
Yeah, because I think he's going to start warming up.
Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, third baseman, number 7, senior, Andrew Caskey. Andrew Caskey's up to bat, ladies and gentlemen.
Looking for his first hit.
Yeah, he wants to put that same play out there into left field.
He does.
And we'll see what happens. We got a windup and a pitch coming by Hearns.
He's going to call that a strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You see Caskey
shaking
his head a little bit.
Caskey going, come on, whoa, wait a minute. What's going on here? I know it's getting late. Tempted pickoff at first. Doesn't work for Himes. Sorry. Number 13, Brady Wright makes it safely back. Caskey pops up a fly that goes way high in the right. Yep. Oh, he dropped it.
Did he have it long? I think he had it long enough.
He called it an out.
Yeah,
whoa,
he had it long enough.
That was close. Caskey's over there going, what? He dropped it. Andrew, come on, get back over here.
Yeah, he had
Winston,
it just long enough in his mitt to call that an out.
Yeah, just long enough. Yep. Alrighty, folks. Yep. So here we go into the top of the 7th.
Top of the 7th.
Yep.
Last chance here for the Crusaders.
Yep. Last chance.
As the Lancers. There, I did it.
Yeah, you did it. Okay, yeah, the Lancers. Yeah, we were doing that yesterday.
We did it all day yesterday.
I mean, when you're switching like from,
north
to south and, All right. Yeah, whatever that means.
Whatever.
La da da, la da da, la da da da.
It's like parents.
Alrighty.
Parents out in right, and Aquaviva comes to second.
Yeah, so they're gonna pitch Cisco. Yeah.
All right. So parents out and right. Caden Parent in right field.
Levi Aquaviva. second
Levi
base.
Aquaviva at second.
And now pitching.
Andrew Caskey at third. Ben Martins at first. Now pitching number 11, Talon Cisco. Talon Cisco's on the mound, getting limbered up here. See what goes on.
You know, I talked to him after the signing ceremony, and he said when he goes to SC4, he doesn't want to pitch, and he said that he was just being recruited as just a player.
Yeah, as a player.
Yeah, and he does not want to pitch. He said just kind of done with it.
Yeah. So, I mean, is that still his choice, or is that the coaches can say, hey, no, you're going to pitch?
Coach is recruiting him as an outfielder.
Oh, they are? I mean, but can they say, well, we're going to have you pitch tonight? Or would that be unusual?
I think it would be unusual.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Yeah, who knows
Coach
for sure.
Robinson at SC4, he is a pitching guy. So
You see, okay, so he's not going to, if anybody doesn't have it absolutely 1,000% in their pocket, he's not going to take it.
Oh, I doubt you'll see Cisco pitching.
Yeah, okay.
I doubt
All right.
very much, yeah.
All right, so we'll look forward to Talon Cisco next year, next season, heading to St. Clair County Community College. Yeah, so he probably won't be pitching. We're not 100% sure, but he is inclined not to do that. So
as
we'll
I
see how
recall
that
from
goes.
the SC4 camp that all these guys went to in the summer, the prospect camp, I think he threw, I want to say 88 in from the outfield. So he's got a cannon.
Yeah.
Did we see this guy yesterday? Coming to bat for the Lance Creuse Lancers, number 15, Jacob Bothell, a senior. Bothel's a senior, right-handed batter. First time we've seen him up
we
today.
have not seen him yet.
A wind up in a pitch, and it goes low and inside. Talon Cisco puts the first one across, a little bit low and inside. As Bothell steps back up, shifts the weight to the right leg. A swing and a miss on that one. Or did he foul ball?
You foul ball.
Foul ball, okay. 1-1 on 1-5. Jacob Bothell, senior at Lance Creuse High School. Yeah, Lance Creuse High School has they've got nearly 1,300 students between the 9th and the 12th grade.
Yeah.
So they've got a big picking source.
Big talent
Yeah,
pool.
yeah, big talent.
Oh, did you see that
Oh,
pitch?
yeah, that was so beautifully done. That put a little smile on old number 11 out there.
Well, it
Talon
doesn't take
Cisco.
much to put a smile on his
No,
face.
no.
You know,
He's always
he's
right on
always
the
smiling.
edge. In fact, I don't think I've ever looked at him when he didn't have a smile on his face. 1-2 on the batters. Low and outside.
Yeah, he knew too. He tried to overpower him on
Yeah.
that pitch, and it just didn't work out.
Yep. 2-2 on 1-5. Bothell. Wind up in a pitch. Goes inside and he swings.
Hit him.
It hit him?
Yeah, I think he probably clipped part of his uniform. Yeah, he's taking his base.
Okay, so 1-5 is hit by the pitch. Dahlman he's going to take a moment on this. Dahlman's going, what happened? He's talking to Queen.
Well, because he did swing, but that's not necessarily the standard.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So what's going on here?
Well, I think because he did swing,
He's got to go back.
even though he was hit by the pitch. If he swings, it's strike.
Yeah, okay. All right, so we're back here again.
Yeah.
They brought him back.
Oh yeah.
Bothell at bat.
That's the rule.
Alrighty, Bothell is back at bat, everybody. We'll see what happens here. Number 11, Talon Cisco, gets the cue from Queen, nods the head, winds up and pitches. Swing and a miss.
Oh
Wait,
no!
wait.
No.
What?
He said no. The field ump said no.
Martin's over there. He's going, yeah, that was a swing. Okay,
Yeah.
but then he's not the umpire either. All right, number 5. So we got 3-2. A windup by Cisco. Gets one over to number 22.
Might have a chance.
Come on, throw him out.
No! Way overthrow. Another overthrow. advances number 15 to second.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That's a hit.
Yeah, they're going to
That's a
give him a
hit.
single on that.
Oh, a single on that one?
Yeah.
And then the extra base on an error.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Oh, I think,
So Bothell stays at second then. No,
yeah, Parent got a little excited on that one. I think his eyes got big as saucers. He's like, I can throw this kid out
yeah,
on a single to right field, and he just overthrew it.
Yeah, just overthrew it.
Just a little
And
overzealous.
That's always
He's a
so
freshman, and this is-
exasperating
yeah.
too. You're going, what the heck? How could I have overthrown it that badly? Kind of a thing.
Right, but just a rookie mistake.
Yeah.
He's a freshman. It's going
Yeah.
to take some time to get used to the play up at this level.
Yep. Already nice fist bumps going on there for number
he's got
11.
this. Yeah, he is
Talon
not
Cisco.
worried. No.
Already, yep. So we've got one man on coming to bat.
Well,
Coming to bat for the Creuse Lancers, number 1, DJ Montgomery, senior. DJ Montgomery, right-handed batter. What
infield
happens
single.
here, folks, as Cisco winds up? Yep, puts it right on the, okay. Montgomery goes,
No, that was, it was
Already-
a bit low.
Yep, takes a look at Mahalik over there at third, gets the cue from him as Cisco winds up, pitches, gets it on the outside edge, too much. 1-1 on one, no outs on the board. One man on as DJ Montgomery, right-handed batter, comes up and taps the plate, gives a nod to somebody out there. I don't know what's going on. Cisco, whoops,
They got him.
they got
They
it.
got him this time, yeah. And there it is.
He got him.
Yeah, yep.
He
Boy, they
tried to
caught him
steal that
again.
one. Yep.
It was that same play last time, and unfortunately, this time they got him.
Now, how did so
He's yelling. He's
Cisco turns around?
complaining to his third base coach. I don't know about
Well, he may have missed a signal. He may have missed a signal there, because there was definitely a discussion with Michalik,
Yeah,
and he's still over there wondering what at the dugout, complaining. He may have missed a signal.
yeah. It looked there was definitely confusion in line there. Already outside on that one, making it 2-1 on number 1, DJ Montgomery.
Yeah.
Already telling Cisco winds up and pitches inside. Yeah, DJ has to kind of jump back a bit to avoid that one. Yeah, he's a pretty awesome, agile guy, this DJ Montgomery.
Yeah, he can do anything.
Yep,
He-
3-1.
His last at bat, he had that infield single. Just he's so
Lined up in a
fast.
pitch, and he hits one over into the right field area. Bounces in the parking lot. Talon Cisco on the mound. Heading to St. Clair County Community College.
Bringing that big smile with him.
Yeah, bringing that big smile. That's why I'm going to go to the game. Alrighty, number 11 winds up and pitches.
There's a strike. Oh yeah, it's that same pitch. He should know that. He should know that. That's
Yep.
that same pitch. Craig
Yep.
Hill's been calling it.
Yeah, and
it's-
Montgomery wasn't happy. You saw
Well-
him there. He was ready to. Okay, never mind. Anyways, coming to bat for the Creuse Lancers, number 5, Evan Zabo. Evan Zabo's at bat. Hits one up against the back. Whoa, no, that went over the
it went
backstop.
over. It went
Everybody okay out there? Yep, everybody says they're doing fine. Yep. So there you go. Number 11, Talon Cisco on the mound, taking a look at that, feeling that, takes a deep breath of that north wind coming right off the lake.
Feels
Winds up, yep, and pitches. Swing and a miss
Oh,
on
yeah,
that one.
That was a great pitch.
That
He
was a
took him
great one.
inside on that one.
Yeah. Man, those are hard to grab right
Yeah,
there.
you know,
Oh, man.
unless you're proficient at
Yeah.
hitting those types of pitches
Yeah.
down the third baseline, that's going to tie your hands every time.
Yeah.
What do you think? Curveball coming?
Curve, he might give him a little bit of off speed here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Cisco winds up and pitches, and he stretches out.
Oh, he foul tipped it, but Queen couldn't quite rally or get that one in. And it was close.
Man, that was close. I didn't
He got
I
just a
didn't think
piece
he
of it.
tipped it
Yeah,
at all.
he did. Oh yeah, he got a piece of it.
He did? Okay. Already 0-2 on number 5, Zabo. Cisco winds up, pitches, hits one right
Come on,
over to.
Come on, come on, come on.
Whoa.
Nice play.
Beautiful, beautiful textbook.
Oh, man.
Textbook.
Textbook. And it
And-
wasn't like a panic zone. It was like,
Oh, that's the game.
That's
You know,
game one.
already-
Be sure to announce the next game.
alrighty, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is a double header. So the next game will start in about 20 minutes. So hang around. Head over there to Tropical Smoothie and get yourself a smoothie. Don't forget that part of the contributions and purchases goes toward the Viking team. Alrighty, so we end this game with the Marysville Vikings taking a win. 9 runs on the board. Lake Lancers with 3. Already, we're going to clear that scoreboard, folks, in just a minute, and you're going to hear some music as we wait for about 15 minutes to freshen up and start the next game. All right, I'm going to go see if I can make it to the restroom and back.
Well, how about you take off your microphone?
Oh, no.
You better announce the restrooms are located out in, well, you know that everybody in the field doesn't even know that. All right, I'll end this feed and then we'll start. I want to let people know we'll start the next feed on the next game.
All right, yep. So I'm going to head down there.